Hello, fellow kids, and welcome to Teens in Space. I'll be your game master for today, Stephen Pope, and I am very excited Renegade could bring this to you today. Before we dive into everything, let's meet our table. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first. My name is Xander Jeanneret,
and
in case you didn't know, hold on. There we go. This might be the face that you're more familiar with, but today, that's not what I look like. I look like Melvin.
It's so upsetting.
I'm very
You look
excited.
like present-day Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Vince Caso. Yeah, I'm playing Sam, though he prefers to be called Darkbrood Shadow Sulk.
I'm pretty sure I had that character on a Final Fantasy XI server back in the day.
That's actually where I got the inspiration, was from your character on that Final Fantasy server.
Oh, damn. Cool. Stalkers. I love it.
I'm Alicia Marie, and I'm playing Ripley Grix, a Pugnarian. She's a shapeshifter, and she's really technologically smart.
I love it.
And I'm Cynthia Marie. I am playing CC201507, also known as CC the Neozoid. Hi, I'm the newbie pilot. I'm really excited to be here.
That voice is so cute. I love it. We're very excited to bring this to you today, and we will, as stated, we'll be playing Teens in Space, the outer space evolution of kids on bikes. I'm sorry, if you wanted to play a child, you would be on a bike somewhere on Earth, I suppose.
Hey, there are space bikes.
There are space bikes. You are right. You are right. So, character creation in this game is incredibly simple. We start off by picking our race. Darkbrood Shadow Sulk, what are you?
Oh boy, I love being first. I'm actually gonna be apparently the outlier here. I'm just a human.
Okay.
This is a straight up human. You know, my species might be a little bit newer to the intergalactic scene, but we're trying our best to fit in.
All right. Cynthia, how about you?
I am going to be doing a Neozoid, which are animal-like experiments, so I chose to be a lioness.
All right. Alicia?
I am playing a Pugnarian, so I'm secretive and tricksy by nature, but I'm super obsessed with technology. One thing that I'm good at is shapeshifting into anything that's biomatter. I mean, I can't shapeshift into a toaster, but I'll try.
I mean, if it's an organic toaster, a flesh toaster,
Cylon?
if you will. I promise never say that again.
I never. Show's over. I'm going home. I'm going home. Get me out of space.
Side note, flesh toasters are a new grunge band.
Stop saying that word.
Oh, boy. And then Melvin is an Abyssian, so it's an aquatic race or a species. And for this one, I'm saying that we've figured out a technological way for me to exist in the same space as the others. A helmet, probably a fishbowl, but dignified.
100% a dignified fishbowl.
Yeah. Also very much 16, as you can tell.
Obviously.
And a hat.
Hello.
Yes. As we all know, hats can't be worn to the front until you hit at least 20.
There's a test.
Yes.
And I failed. But I'm only 16.
Of course. After you pick your race, you pick your trope, and tropes are what determine your stats. There are only 6 stats in the game: brains, brawn, fight, flight, charm, and grit. So you apply a d20 to one, and that's your best one, and you go down the list until you hit a d4, and that's the one you suck at. You're just awful at this thing. You have no skill at it. For me, it would be driving or talking to my parents. Hey, they hired me, man. They knew what they were getting. So
you want to go through them all?
Yes. Yes, please. Darkbrood?
Hi, I'm Darkbrood Shadow Sulk. That's not the voice, by the way. My trope is Tech Wizard. I am proficient with technology and gadgets and tinkering. I have a D20 in brains, a D12 in charisma, a D10 in flight, a D8 in grit, and a D6 in fight with a resounding D4 in brawn.
You're kind of a noodle.
I'm a noodle. I'm a very smart noodle, thank you.
You're a smart noodle.
Also not the voice.
Speaking of noodles, Melvin is the captain trope, but my brawn is also my lowest stat. But I'm a gritty noodle because I've got a D20 in grit.
Oh my god.
So my D20's in grit, my D12's in brains. Let's see, T10 is in flight, D8 is in charm, D6 is in fight, D4 is in brawn.
I'm pretty sure Gritty Noodle is opening for Flesh Toaster tonight.
Gross.
Wow. Wait.
I pay taxes. I don't deserve this.
Well, I'll bring it around. So my trope is a newbie, so I'm a new one to the group. I'm kind of more of the pilot smart person here. So I've got a D20 in flight. I've got a 10 in brawn. I've got a 12 in charm because I'm cute. I've got a 6 in brains, a 8 in fight, and I'm the cowardly lion with a 4 in grit.
Oh,
It's so good.
it's so cute. And Ripley.
Okay, I'm choosing the trope of face. So my charm is going to be a D20 because I want to be really persuasive. And my flight is a D12, brawn D10, fight is an 8, brains is a 6, grit is a 4.
I love it.
You're a
Serve some
bit brawny.
face, darling.
We got some
Yeah.
brawn in the team here.
Yes. Xander, you're trying to vogue with the weird bubble around your head right now. It's
I am not trying. I am doing
He is voguing.
yes, bring it to the runway, darling.
10s across the board. Anyway.
Yes. So after that, we go to character improvements. Now, this is kind of what makes Teens in Space so different from Kids on Bikes. You get 10 points for your character improvements. However, any points you don't spend on yourself go towards your ship, which will allow all of you to customize it and make it more, your Millennium Falcon. So, Ripley, since you went last time, why don't you start us off? What character improvements did you take?
I think I'm going to take interspecies allure, which is +2, because I can get people to find me attractive.
Ooh.
And I'm going to do saboteur because it allows me to decrease the pressure gauge by 1.
Oh.
Like a 1-2 punch.
Yes. So it's a kind of different, but I think they might come in handy when we're in space.
Very nice. All right, Cece.
Sorry, I was on mute.
The look of shock on your face. Oh my god, it's me!
I get so excited.
I'm on camera? We're playing a game? What?
I gotta go. No, I was kidding. Okay, so I took Hot Shot Pilot because I gotta be badass and we gotta get. Oh, can I say? I can say that. I can say that.
Hey, we have the mature filter on.
Okay.
You're goddamn right.
But,
Right.
Butts and ass.
Butts and ass.
This is my mature filter.
I can't even. All right, Hot Shot Filter, which gives me a +2. Hot Shot Pilot gives me a +2 in flight. I said filter. Hot Shot Filter.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I did. Treasure Hunter actually came with my awesome species.
Mm-hmm.
So that helps me find things that I need per scene. Am I correct?
Yes.
Great. And then this one was kind of a fun one to toss it in there, considering the character, which is completely different, a little bit different from the way the race is actually written out. But I took Goody Two Shoes because I'm cute.
Yes. Another great thing about Teens in Space is there is no canon to the game. So even though Cynthia is playing a character that is kind of illegal, we don't really have to acknowledge that. We can just be like, yep, cat people, they're a thing. We all love them.
Anything goes.
Anything goes.
I'm a lion, not a cat. I'm a bigger one.
Big ferocious lion.
Very ferocious. Yes, Doctor.
Roar!
All right, Michael Jackson, present day. What character improvements?
Okay.
I'm not. No. It's so on, and every so often you dip your head just right, and it gets your neck involved too, and suddenly you have a Jay Leno chin, and it's just.
And I can pull it up.
Nope. Oh no.
So,
God.
anyway, no, I'm an aquatic species. I took Skywalker, which was a recommended improvement for the species because it allows them to survive in the vacuum of space for more. It's less penalizing than the other species, and then also regeneration, which is like a quicker healing factor.
I love it. And finally, Dark Brood Shadow Sulk.
I took the rest of the improvements. I have Lucky from my race, which lets me spend 1 AT to reroll a stat check. I took Cyberware Hacker, which means if anyone in the team loses an improvement, I can facilitate getting it back. I took Escape Artist, which is a +3 to stat checks to find a way out of somewhere or an escape. I took Protector, which is a +3 to checks when I'm defending my fellow crewmates. I took Tough, which allows me to add a 3 to a roll that I lose, a negative roll, to like reduce the penalty. Shut up, Xander! God damn it! I took Utility Belt, which allows me to spend 1 AT to have any sort of useful common item just happen to be on me. Like, oh, I do have one of these at the GM's discretion. And I took Intuitive, which allows me to spend 1 AT to learn something about my surroundings or NPCs that we're dealing with, and the GM must be honest about the requested information.
Wait. I didn't know this affected me in any way, shape, or form. I don't like that.
I took all the fuck with the GM improvements.
I don't need this in my life. I pay taxes. Oh, okay. So now, this is the very fun part. Anything you didn't spend on yourself goes towards the ship. Now, if you want to check Appendix B, which is a very nerdy phrase, I'm just going to say, you can improve whatever you would like in your ship. When at the beginning, your ship is capable of interstellar flight, faster than light flight, just to go to ludicrous speed on occasion. Go plaid.
Going plaid.
Going plaid. But your shields, thrusters, and your guns are only a D4.
Oh.
So
we can buff those to higher die, essentially.
Exactly.
Can we
also
please buff the thrusters?
Also, your ship only has 5 health to start.
Okay, so how many improvement points did we end up pooling?
Well, let's see. I counted 7 from Melvin, 3 from Cece, 3 from
Melvin.
Ripley. Oh, 3 from Melvin.
It was the reverse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Scratch that, reverse it. 3 from Ripley, and 2 from you, Dark Brood? 3. Okay, so that puts you at 16?
Okay.
I can't math.
Sounds right.
So that's not bad, actually.
No. We got a
I'm
lot
gay.
to play
I
with.
can't do math.
Okay, so yeah, let's look at this. We'll do this. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
So thrusters, yeah, definitely. Why not? Why don't we upgrade some thrusters here? I say we do that.
I will put a bid in for shields, please.
All right.
Wow,
so
there's so many improvements. Oh my
there
god.
are a lot. So if you want to improve your thrusters, that costs 2 points, and it goes from a D4 to a D6.
Okay.
I say we put one of those down, and then shields definitely.
So that's +2 IP.
Wait. Can I ask a question? What kind of ship do we have?
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, let's. What do you say we tell the viewers about our ship, guys? Oh, it's a good ship too. It's you guys, you should see this thing. I mean, look, it's great.
Just look at it.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that. It's my bedroom.
So
Amazing.
there are different classes of ships. You can have an ancient ship. It's from the 1970s. It runs on diesel. It's not great. Horrible gas mileage. You can have an envoy ship, which is built for luxury, so they're pretty, but they're not functional.
Xander's immediately into it.
I'm in.
Where's
you
the
can
spa?
You can have a freighter, which is big. You can have a prototype, which basically means you have a ship no one has, probably for a good reason. You can have a science vessel. You can have a scout, a stealth vessel, a warship. I don't know why a bunch of teenagers would have a warship, but hey.
I personally love the idea of like a super unpredictable prototype ship.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like, because like it can act against us also in weird ways.
Okay, but here's the thing. What if we stole it?
Why? Hey, yes, absolutely. We are criminal teens. Let's do it.
Excuse me, I am not a criminal.
Right.
Well, now you are.
I just borrow things, okay?
That's true.
Taking it
Permanent
from
You
borrowing.
borrowed the prototype.
This spaceship is my father's, and we are borrowing it for a spin.
On which
because-
note, what do you guys say that we buy the improvement to make the ship sentient?
I love that.
Yes! Please! Yes, I was the thing that I wanted, yes.
Okay, so
just
we
get
already
Steven
spent
in the game.
we spent 2 on the thrusters, we spent 2 on the shields.
Yes.
The sentience would cost is it 3?
Give it to him.
Let me double check. I'm
We
pretty
are
sure
rich in
it is.
points.
Let's see. Oh, you can also have a greenhouse on here. That's cute. Let's see.
So I think the
Ooh,
3 gets us the advanced autopilot, but to upgrade to an AI, we have to add 5 to that.
Yes.
It'd be a
Done.
total of 8 to have an
Great.
actual AI on the ship that thinks
Yes.
for itself.
That
Okay.
solves all our problems.
I'm into it. So that's a total of
Yes.
12 improvement points spent so far. We
Great.
have 4 left.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Okay.
We already got shields, right? Anything put us in
Ship
stealth
has a
mode?
personality.
You could do it. Is it another 2 to improve up to the next level? So, for instance, to a D8 for shields.
According to
+3,
the
I think.
sheet, it is a +3. Yes.
Oh, I see.
Which we
That's
can
the
afford.
cost.
It gives us 1 remaining.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we could jack the shields up even more, up to a D8.
I think that would be good.
Yeah.
I'm not against that.
Let's do it.
Oh, there's an improvement for an organic ship.
Wait.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wait, hold on. There was also the improvement for better tasting food.
Let's see, better food or flesh toaster?
I thought we
Okay,
found
yeah,
a-
no, I'm okay with food too.
Can we afford it? Is it 1 pointer?
Which one? Food synth is 3.
Well, for 1 point, we could also upgrade either the engine or we could get a rudimentary cloaking device.
Ooh, cooking.
Ooh, cloaking maybe?
Cloaking might
think
sound good.
so.
So we can get basic cloaking.
Yes.
Heck yes.
All right.
We have an invisible, sentient prototype ship
Do you have
I
a
love it.
and
It's
no
my
fleshy
dad's.
appliances.
However,
Nobody touch anything.
what do you call the AI?
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh. Oh,
They
I
have to
love
have a
this.
name.
We should do like a reverse acronym of
Reverse acronym.
Oh, that's easy to think of fast.
yeah. Well, let's like Bobo. Mhm.
Perfect, and then we'll find out what that actually stands for after the
Yeah.
fact.
Exactly. So
There we go, Bobo, B-O-B-O.
that's how we activate the computer. Bobo.
Bobo! I have one job on this stupid ship. Oh my god, all right.
It's me, Bobo.
Oh my god.
That's the voice you're getting, kids.
Yes. Welcome, Bobo.
Oh my god, this fucking Funhouse Mirrors psycho ship.
You take offense to that.
Jesus.
Heavens to Betsy.
Gracious.
Oh my god, Puddles the clown over here. Oh
Yeah.
no. This is gonna be something else. Well, guys, I think we have a ship.
Mhm.
Yes, you do. It's me, Bobo.
All right, Bobo, calm down.
But the ship should have something like the ship itself should be called something very like prestigious or regal. Like I don't know.
Oh, that's true. It should be what? You said it was your dad's, right?
It's my dad's. Okay, so my planet is called New Atlantis. It could be like the New Atlantean or something.
Ooh, that's very austere. I love
and
it.
then the computer's name is Bobo.
I wanted to be called Triton, but they heard my voice.
It got stuck in programming.
Oh my
We tried to
God.
fix it.
Okay. So there is one more thing I want to do before we dive into our adventure, and that is your crew relationships.
Ooh.
Oh.
How we
Oh,
met.
God.
Yes. So
Xander's face is melting.
it is.
It happens. It
I'm
happens.
trying very hard not to look at his screen.
Throughout this session, we're gonna have to like take turns holding Xander's face together.
Yeah, I got it.
Sorry, you were saying.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you if your relationship with this character is positive or negative, and then you're going to roll me a d20 and answer the question accordingly.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. So, Ripley.
Oh gosh, me first.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. If it makes you feel any better, the only reason I picked you first is because I cannot look at Xander right now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Offensive.
Not as offensive as that face.
Or flesh toaster. I'm gonna keep. Hey, comedy comes in 12s.
Does it?
I'll
Yours
probably.
doesn't.
All right.
Oh my God.
So, Ripley, is your relationship with CC positive or negative?
It's positive because I kind of see her as a compadre, I think, because she's
Aw.
super young like me. And, we both seem like we're trying to prove ourselves. Like she's trying to prove herself as a newbie, and I'm trying to prove myself because I want my parents to be proud of me because they were like they were good at what they did, and they're actually celebrated Pugnarians. And I'm like this kind of cyber hacker wastoid, and I want to show my parents that I can do more and I can live up to the Grick's last name.
I love
Wow.
it.
So, yeah,
Also, I feel constantly today like a cyber hacker wastoid. So I just think in real life, that's what I'm now.
Have you talked to your kids about being a cyber hacker wastoid?
If you don't talk to them, someone else will.
So, Alicia, give me a d20 roll.
D20 roll, okay. 11.
Okay, 11. What's the bravest thing you've ever seen CC do?
You know what? I was so proud of her when she actually was able to eat some of Darkbrood Shadow's chili that he made for dinner the other night. I thought that was
Roll
really
with my chili.
It's really good. It's really good.
amazing.
I have a
Oh, no.
belly ache still.
I'll have you
You
know,
ate
I've
that?
won a lot of prestigious competitions with my chili.
Is that the voice?
That's the voice.
Okay, we found the voice. Okay. Now Ripley, is your relationship with Darkbrood positive or negative?
You know what? Does this exist on a spectrum or is it like yes or no?
It's a bit of a spectrum, but it's more
Okay.
your vibe, I guess.
There's a part of me that doesn't trust him because of his species.
Oh,
But
all right.
But it's positive. But he exists on the same plane as me because we're both techies. But are you more of like a white hat, dark shadow, dark brood?
Actually, yeah. I learned how to break all the rules so I could follow them and help people. I come, from a bit of a checkered past, but I like to do good for people these days.
I'm 16. I don't know what kind of a past I have, but
I had a rough junior high.
I had a rough. Guys, sophomore year really sucked.
All right. So give me a d20 roll and I'll ask the question.
Oh, a 19.
Okay. Oh, this is a fun one.
Oh no.
Okay, Ripley, what did Darkbrood Shadow Soul do to get you banned from the last planet you were on?
Banned from where?
The last planet you were on.
You know what? This is exactly why I have a problem with Dark Shadow. I told him to leave those Chalcean women alone. And I told him that I was going to go with him down to the planet and that I would shapeshift so that we could get in, get what we were looking for, which was a little bit of extra fuel, and then get out. But of course, he could not help himself. So he had to hit on one of the Chalcean women, which made me get a little nervous. And I tend to lose my shapeshift when I get nervous. And I turned back into a Pugnarian, and Chalceans hate Pugnarians. So of course, I get kicked off the planet with a full band. Thank you very much, Dark Brood.
Classic Dark Brood.
Are you saying that about yourself?
Yeah, it's me.
All right. Okay. And your relationship with Melvin.
You know what? I'm jealous of Melvin.
Ooh, okay.
He comes from royalty. This is his family ship. And I tend to think he's a little bit spoiled and privileged. But I think he's really smart and I respect him. But I harbor a little bit of jealousy because, I mean, I'm a kind of a wastrel and he's kind of running a ship.
Okay. Give me a D20.
16.
16. Oh. How close have you come to killing Melvin? I didn't write these.
Let's see.
There was that one time.
That chili was pretty egregious.
My assassination attempt.
That one time in space camp, right?
Oh god.
One time at band camp.
Trying to think of how close I can be killing him. I think he's a nice enough sort to be around, and I think this is his father's ship, so I can't really, complain because he actually allowed me to be on this ship and do stuff with him. But when he starts getting into that know-it-all mode, and let me tell you something, I'm not stupid, I'm super smart, and so is Dark Shadow and Cece, she's getting there. But when he gets into that know-it-all mode, and he did the other day when we were talking about the auto lasers and and we were trying to destabilize the neutrons in one of the antimatter chambers.
Yes.
He acted like I was a complete idiot. And let me tell you, when he fell asleep that night, I almost shapeshifted into his dog and took him out, but I didn't.
The worst possible punishment.
Death by fake space dog.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Because, I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Yeah. So you never actually got close. You were just kind of like, shut up, nerd.
Fair.
All right. So, Melvin, let's move over to you because I have to face my fears.
I'm so sorry. Can I just point out real quick, whenever Xander expresses surprise, the fucking alien eyes get so big and bulgy.
Yes, Vince, I'm aware.
It's so painful to look at.
How can Melvin serve you?
Oh no!
It's the combination of just incredibly pointy and uncanny valley, which usually I'm a fan of, but like this is a bit much.
I did
okay.
It's such a good filter. Look how well I'm very impressed.
Just anyway. Smack it. Please continue.
Yeah, what were we doing? Oh, relationships.
We're building relationships. So, Melvin, is your relationship with Dark Brood positive or negative?
I feel like, okay, it's positive. I feel like I'm establishing that all of these people are my friends, whatever that means to Melvin, which might be a sort of skewed definition. So Melvin is trying to fit in and be a fellow teen. So he's trying to like them as much as possible. But the relationship itself with Dark Brood is a little fraught.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it tracks.
So would you like to roll on the negative or the positive?
Let's roll on the negative just to see what happens.
Give me a D20.
If you kill me in another game, I swear to God.
I know, I won't. 11.
Okay. What simple part of the ship does this crew member seem incapable of maintaining?
This crew member? Okay. There have been constant, unending complaints about the food. And Dark Brood is known to constantly manipulate the replicators and the food provisions.
I love
And
how
I
I'm
wish-
the cook now.
Yes.
I wish he would stop. It is going to kill me and the rest of this crew. And I will tell my dad.
All right,
Even though
you're
you're
getting
dead.
chilly tonight.
Yes.
Is all you make chili?
I only know one recipe. It's just chili.
You know what? I judge, but if I've learned anything about myself in quarantine, it's that I know how to make 3 things. All right. Okay, Melvin, your relationship with Cece. Positive
Cece
or negative?
is positive because I see Melvin taking Cece in sort of under his wing, as it were. Yeah, and so on 19.
Okay. What compliment do you often pay Cece?
Cece, I tell you this all of the time, but you are so energetic. It is admirable.
Thank you.
It almost sounds backhanded.
It kind of does.
Does it?
I'll take it.
And your work performance has been admirable.
I would
and
hope so, because
satisfactory.
I'm the only one who can move this ship.
That is true. I do not know how to work this at all, for I am 16.
Hence the hat.
Hence the hat.
Yes. All right, Melvin, your relationship with Ripley.
Let's go positive on this one.
Okay.
Oh, but I rolled a 1. Does that mean anything?
No.
Okay, cool.
When was the first time that this character saved your life?
When she didn't shapeshift into a dog and attack me.
Oh, we were all there. It was great.
No, I feel like Ripley has saved us on multiple occasions through both her technical prowess and social skills, for I am not as gifted, you could say.
I love that. That's a great answer. Okay. So, Cece, let's move over to you. What's your relationship with Dark Brood?
I think Cece secretly likes him, but like everyone
Aw.
else doesn't like him, so she's just like, I don't.
So, positive, negative?
Positive.
Okay, give me a roll.
That is an 8 on the die.
Okay, what would losing Dark Brood Shadow Soak mean to you?
Oh,
We haven't even started yet. We're just going straight
Or
to that.
start,
emotional
right,
death punch.
and bam! I think I think Dark Brood Shadow Silk was her first friend that she like met on the ship, and he was the first one to like bring her on. So to lose him would be like her having to start all over again. Even though like the other two are like her friends, like that's just like a piece of like her beginning that's like kind of gone.
My
So
heart.
it would hurt. It would hurt her a lot.
Dark Brood, your mascara's running. Don't cry.
Oh, sorry, I'm just a mess. I'm just fucking sloppy mess.
All right, Cece, Melvin.
Melvin, I love you, Xander, but it's gonna be negative because you're a fish, and I'm a big cat.
That makes the most sense. That makes the most sense. Okay, give me the roll.
I hate you because you're a fish.
Yeah, fish. That is a 6 on the die.
Okay, why does why does Melvin's fatal flaw scare you?
Oh.
Now,
The fatal
according
flaw-
to character creation, your fatal flaw, Melvin, was a need to fit in.
Also, just real quick, want to put out, this is not the first time I've been called fish. Thanks. Okay, anyway.
Work it.
I think his need to fit in scares me because I think deep down I know that he doesn't need to fit in, that he is superb on his own and doesn't need to. And the fact that he tries so hard to fit in with everybody drives me bonkers.
That warms my heart, and I don't know why. All right. So finally, Ripley.
Ripley's like my BFF. Positive.
Okay.
That's an 18.
Okay. How far would you go to protect Ripley?
I mean, she gets us in trouble a lot, so I would probably jump in front if somebody was like trying to blast her with something.
Oh, I
Aw.
love it.
Oh, Cece is so sweet.
I love CC. They're the best. All
Don't
right,
tell
moving along.
everybody. Wait. Don't tell everybody that I'm sweet. I have to act tough.
Yes, obviously. You're the toughest fluff. All right, moving on to Dark Brood. How
Hey
you
guys,
doing?
me.
All right. So I'll have you know, I rolled for this. I rolled for my disposition, but it worked out the way that I was going to go anyway. I'm sorry, Xander. So, do you mind if I just should I do Melvin first?
Please do.
Okay, so I rolled a 7 for how I felt about Melvin. So I have a negative disposition toward Melvin. And it's mostly stems from the fact that he's an authority figure.
And I'm just not really down with that. I don't like these royal types, you know. Ugh.
So I'll roll for my my question.
Yes.
That is a 2 on the negative chart.
Okay. What are you like 100% sure Melvin is hiding from the rest of the crew?
Oh. Okay. I've even had this conversation a few times with the other crew members and the AI, mostly Bobo. But
Hi, guys.
I don't trust, this guy comes out of nowhere from this royal family with all his money, takes his daddy's ship, and picks up a few nobodies to go on a space mission. This guy's hiding something. He has some secret agenda that we don't know about, and we're going to get burned in the process, man.
Okay. I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh yeah.
What? Bobo.
What?
I mean, what? I didn't say nothing. I'm Bobo.
You always get me, Bobo. All right, make some more chili.
Please don't. It hurts me. All right. Now, give me a roll for Cece.
Great. So for Cece, I rolled a 19 on my disposition toward her.
Okay.
I'm very fond of Cece. No less because I did help rescue her from the predicament she was in and brought her into the crew, but because also just inside, I feel the need to protect people who are innocent and the underdogs, and I want, I don't want the ravages of space and this intergalactic culture to affect her, to get to her, because I know she has this fierce lioness exterior, but she's a bit of a softie.
Okay. So, your roll, please.
And that is a 5.
What potential do you see in Cece that they don't?
Well, I'll tell you this. For someone who's been through as much... Hang on, the voice is coming back. For someone who's... I'm sorry. My favorite thing is Xander laughing and the filter going away for a second.
Don't look at me. Stop looking at me.
The creepiest shit. Okay.
For someone who's as young as she is and who's been through as much adversity, for her to have the outlook she does on life and the wit that she has, I think she could really be the best of us. Don't tell her I said that.
Aw. Okay. And finally, for Ripley.
For Ripley, I rolled a 12. I am cautiously positive of Ripley.
Oh.
Her charm and just the charisma she exudes is obviously very alluring, but in an uncanny valley kind of, oh my God, I don't know if I actually can trust this person. What are their motives kind of a thing. So it's hard to tell what she's actually about. And that was a 6 on the roll.
Okay. What is Ripley sacrificing to protect you?
Wow.
That's deep. God dang.
Ripley, what is Ripley sacrificing to protect me? Well, out of anyone on the ship, she's the only one who pretends to like my chili. And that really, really saves my feelings.
That's true. Even I don't like it.
No, Bobo hates my cooking.
It physically hurts to make. All right. So Ripley is sacrificing her gastrointestinal fortitude for this.
We have really stellar plumbing systems on this ship, thank God.
Okay. All right. So I believe that was everyone. Did I miss anyone? Did anyone not roll for another crewmate?
I think we got them all.
Great. So there are no mechanical benefits for doing that. I just always like to do that when I run Teens in Space or Kids on Bikes because I really feel like it fleshes out everyone and also the world you're living in.
I dig it, man. It's cool.
Yep. So, with that out of the way, we are ready to begin Teens in Space! Was that our theme song, Vince?
That was some brief fanfare. I whipped it up and wait, it's on this side. There we go. It's my tape deck, my audio equipment. It's mostly for lo-fi beats. You know, I'm a DJ.
Better at the live performance.
It sounds better live. Yeah, no, you gotta hear it live. It's yeah. I prefer vinyl.
All right. So, after getting you all kind of banned for life from Castian, you find yourselves floating in space. You are low on fuel, but you have found a very nice job on Space Craigslist.
Sorry.
I imagine that's the actual website too. It's just spacecraigslist.com.
Yeah. .org.
Spacecraigslist.org. Yes.
.org. Oh, sorry. Yes.
The UWF, the Universal Wildlife Foundation, is requesting someone to investigate some strange occurrences going on Venus.
Ooh.
Which the entirety of is a protected planet.
Mm.
Yes. The ad requests that you meet up with Snood, who is
Hang on, I gotta get his face. Hang on.
Stop that. Nope.
Oh God.
I can't.
Who wasn't watching Melvin's face? God.
You turn to the screen mask.
There we go.
I'm inside the spaceship. The call's coming from inside.
What's your favorite scary movie? In space.
God.
Anyway, sorry. I'm so sorry.
The ad was posted by someone named Snood, who seems to be working on Venus and is very concerned about the events going on right now. And thankfully, you guys have just enough fuel to get there.
Okay, well, we do kind of need a gig, you guys.
But it's for the wildlife. I'm not sure that they really would want someone like me around.
Oh, if they like wildlife, then they probably like you, right?
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so wait, hey, GM.
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
Hi, God. What does like protected mean in this case for a planet? Like
that means poaching, hunting, using natural resources, not allowed on Venus. Yeah.
And we're to meet someone on Venus. That's legal to go to the planet.
It's absolutely legal to go to Venus. It's basically like going to a national park.
Okay. All right, well, I guess we should do the job, but whatever. It's whatever you guys want to do.
Have you guys ever been to Venus before?
I have not. I have extreme Venus envy for anybody who has been.
I can't even.
Mm-hmm.
My family went there for vacation one year, but it wasn't special.
What's Venus?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but from what I hear on Venus, it's really difficult to go to the planet and not take something.
Mm.
A souvenir, anything. I mean, I'm just wondering what they mean by protected. Like, is it like, will we get in trouble for taking a little souvenir?
I mean,
as captain of the vessel, I think that we should take this mission, for we need funds and fuel. And frankly, we can only get to Venus at this point. That is a little short-sighted on my part, but I believe...
Bobo seems to activate and goes, "Hey everyone, it's me. I just want to let you know I'm on the verge of death. Please help me."
Oh, what's going on, Bobs?
Oh,
I'm running out of fuel. I don't know why you guys didn't fuel up last time.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, I agree that we got to go to Venus, but not because the captain said. It's because I already wanted to do that.
Right.
all right, let's go. Who has a map?
Oh,
I do, because I'm the ship.
Yeah, Bobo knows how to do it. Yeah.
All right, Bobo, let's go.
All right. So, Cece, I need you to give me a pilot roll with a D4 for your thrusters.
So flight, correct? First.
Yes.
That is a 17 on the dice with a +2. That's a 19 for flight. And then you said a D4, correct, for thrusters?
Yes.
That is a 3.
Oh,
Boom.
yeah, no. So the way dice rolling works in the game is generally I will set a number. You will roll the die. If you ever hit the max number on the die, so if you roll a nat 20 or a 6 on a d6, you get to roll it again. And they do stack. Exploding dice. But yes, with 22, is that what you got? This is
19.
with with a 19.
It was 22 total with the D4.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, with
Yeah.
a 22 total, you are able to get there and you waste no gas. Your plutonium rods do not crack. You land perfectly, and you are greeted with the humid and beautiful, vibrant colors of the planet Venus. It is covered in large green and purple plants, and in the parking lot, because we're just going to say planets have parking lots, where else do you put your ship? You see a older man. He has large eye stalks and a great big bushy beard.
Can I?
Great big bushy beard.
Can I say when we penetrate atmosphere that I'm actually taking it real quick and I'm going full throttle to scare everybody, and just as we're about to land, just hit the brake and just
CC.
what's going on? Yeah, I'm so excited. It just lands perfectly.
I love that. With how well your roll was and how low the difficulty was, yeah, absolutely.
I almost lost my chili.
I'm
What
a
a
good
shame.
pilot.
If only we'd be so lucky.
So
But he's mean to me.
Who's this person that we're meeting again?
We are looking
Snood.
for Snood. Now, I will, as your captain, remind you all to not let what happened last time happen this time. I believe that's all I need to say on that.
Okay, I feel the need to clarify though. Again, that has nothing to do with me. That was not my fault in any way, shape, or form.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty
Are
sure.
you sure?
Bobo backs me up.
Ripley.
I have no opinion on the matter. I wasn't there. I'm a ship.
That's
Ripley.
fair, man.
We could use some of your expertise. Could you please replicate some identification for us as perhaps part of the Wildlife Service of Venus and present yourself as such?
Oh, certainly. And with that, he turns himself into a giant plant ship.
Oh,
Blends in
and
perfectly. You don't have to
this-
roll for stuff like that since there's no mechanical difference to it.
right. Ripley, if you could please follow suit.
Okay. And she turns into the wildlife.
Now, do you have to roll for your transformation, Ripley?
Oh, goodness. All right. Hold on.
I don't think so.
19.
It might be an adversity token.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, if I roll the 9, can I roll 19? Wait for that. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, because I rolled my d20 for charm.
Is that what your transformation is tied to?
I think it's under charm. Yeah, I don't.
Shapeshifting. Spend 1 AT to change into a creature or object. Okay, so adversity tokens are something I will be rewarding you guys whenever you fail at something or play into your fatal flaw. So,
So you're not able to do it at the time.
Not yet.
Okay, got you.
So I did not order that, but that was to the ship, and good job, ship. Good
thank
job.
you. I'm very good at this. I can also turn into a bouncy house if you prefer.
Maybe later.
Yeah, only
Fantastic.
to celebrate. Save it.
Okay.
Can I ask what kind of plant it turned into?
Yes, it looks kind of like a Venus flytrap crossed with Audrey 2 from
Very nice.
Little Shop of Horrors.
So since Cece has never seen this, I'm gonna
Sniff it.
Boo!
It never gets old.
No, it's not funny.
I would like to punch Dark British. Shut up, Sam.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Don't call me Sam.
You are approached by the older gentleman. You are not sure what race he is. He begins to speak, and it kind of sounds like, hello. It's lovely to meet you. I am groundskeeper Snood. I believe you are here to respond to the request I made on Space Craigslist.
Yes.
Yeah, I know we hear about that.
This is Captain Melvin of the New Atlantis. We are here to report.
Oh my goodness.
That was so smooth, man.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
The New Atlantis. Never heard of such a vessel. And he looks around and he can't find your vessel. He's very suspicious. But well, beggars can't be choosers, especially when you post on Space Craigslist.
Yeah, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel with that, man.
Yes, I know. But you see, the problem I'm having, no one seems to be taking seriously. It's best I show you if you would come along, please.
Yeah, sure. I like your beard, too. It's nice.
Oh, thank you. This is actually most of my brain matter.
Oh, I was about to tug on it. Glad I didn't.
Oh, please don't. That would give me a stroke. It would be definitely fatal.
And
Okay.
Melvin just looks over to Darkbrood and goes, "We talked about this."
I'm a big fan of facial hair. What can I say, man?
Can Darkbrood not grow facial hair?
I can't grow anything. It's just patches, man.
Is that Darkbrood or Vince talking?
It's a little of both. I'm Japanese, man.
Yes. So Snood leads the four of you through the jungles. It is beautifully maintained. It is definitely a park. And you eventually find a section that looks like bulldozers have been here and have destroyed most of the natural beauty. And there is a wormling. They kind of resemble a cross between a pug and a snail. So imagine a really cute, ugly snail about the size of a small dog.
That's gross.
Yes.
Ew.
It comes it crawls up to you, CC, and it looks up with large eyes, and it kind of starts cooing a little, and it rubs against your leg.
Oh, well, that tickles. That really tickles. Okay. Hey, what is this, guys?
Oh, yes, that is what I'm concerned about. This horrible abomination against God and science is called a wormling. Now, generally, wormlings are in packs and generally do not leave their brood until they are fully grown. They grow to be about 10, 20 meters tall. This is a mere pup, and I can't find its mother anywhere. I did, however, find its nest destroyed, and also any motions to the destroyed foliage around him. I believe we have a bad case of poachers.
Oh, wait, so we're trying to protect the slugs. Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I put in a request for, space cops and all those people, and they all said, no, that's icky.
You called the right people. No, we're way better than authorities.
Give me a charm roll.
Oh, shit! Okay. Well, my charm's not that bad. Okay. I don't get a bonus to it though. Ah! Okay, that was a hot 3.
Oof.
Okay, so
I'm pretty sure I sold that.
Good news, you gain an adversity token.
Oh yeah.
Yes. The bad news is you can kind of see his eye stalks sort of lower and his beard turn to a frown. Yes, I got exactly what I requested. Yes, indeed. But yeah, wormlings are vital for Venus. We can't maintain our ecology without them. And to have them hunted is most distressing.
Okay,
You
so
want-
we're gonna go like kill the poachers. Is that what we're doing?
Well, if you could at least get proof there are poachers at the very least.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I went right for sorry.
Oh
someone
no,
else
I'm
who probably
completely in
saw.
favor of murder. But
Oh, okay, good. Sorry, I didn't know
yes.
I didn't know how to read the room on that one. Okay.
That's actually good to know. I'm gonna make a note of that. You're good with murder? Okay.
Yes, I am 100% fine with murder as long as it protects Phoenix. Yes.
Great.
Okay.
Means to an end. Love it.
Mhm.
So what do you want to do with this guy then?
Oh,
Oh, she's touching it. Oh.
Ripley's correct. Perhaps we could take with this sample.
They're not going to miss one.
well, the wormling could conceivably lead you to its mother and its siblings, but this one has been sort of traumatized by the whole ordeal, you see.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Okay,
All the
yes.
more reason to bring it with us.
We will let the wormling lead us to its brood, and then we will not take it off world and keep
Oh.
it for ourselves.
Please do not do that. I will spend the rest of my days hunting you down.
Great. Yes. You who
Good
has
to
your brain
know.
on the outside.
Yes.
Just
I
I'll
wear
make a
my
note.
heart on my sleeve and my brain on my face.
Can I see your heart on your sleeve?
Oh, yes. He rolls up his sleeve and it just bum 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 bum. bum.
Oh. Oh.
Is the little stuff say anything? Does it speak? Can you ask it anything about anything?
The
Try
wormling?
talking to it.
Yeah, you can try talking to it.
Hello.
It kind of bashfully knocks its forehead against yours, CC. Give me a charm roll.
That's pretty cute, I'll admit. Shut up.
I got a 12, so I have 12, and I got a 12 on the die.
Oh, okay. And your charm is a D12, correct?
Yes.
Oh, so you get to roll it again.
Woohoo! That's a 7.
All right, so 19 in total.
Damn!
You're the wormling whisperer.
Yes. It does begin to speak, but in a language that none of you understand except for you, CC, thanks to your bizarre man-made brain matter that is not on your face.
It's protected.
He explains that the wormling explains that it was hiding when the poachers arrived, and they headed north because most planets have a north from here,
Oh,
with
dear.
its mother and its siblings.
Oh dear, you're poached. I'm so sorry to hear that. That it's just terrible and tragic. But you think we should go north? Are you he or she or they?
It shrugs.
But, okay, they think that we should be going north.
That sounds like reasonable to me.
It's as good a plan as any. Snood, will you be joining us on this?
Oh, absolutely not. I have to go fill out so many paperwork, you see.
Of course.
Yes.
He freezes in place, and you see his beard kind of ripple a little bit.
Whoa, I don't like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had, well, I'll just tell you, I had fun in the 60s, and ever since then, I haven't been the same. And as such, I'm incapable of really being far from, well, my medicine.
What does
I
that mean? I'm
understand.
16. I don't get it.
Right.
You'll understand when you're older.
Oh,
And go
okay,
to
thanks.
college.
Oh,
Have
great.
fun in college.
Sounds
Do
like
lots
fun.
of things your parents don't approve of.
I don't have parents.
Whoa.
Neither do I. I was hatched.
Oh, wow. Nice, man.
I have a mentor. No. Okay.
Oh, it's backstory
Oh,
time. All right. Here we
Was
go.
that me? Am I the mentor? I do. Oh,
No.
no,
Mm-mm.
absolutely not.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Hey, guys, where's the slug going?
Oh, north,
I have an idea that might
please.
work. What if I shapeshift into one of these slugs and we try to bait the poachers into taking us, and then we get them like kind of like, you know.
Oh.
Then we're not endangering an actual member of the species, but rather you, a member of my crew. Infinitely preferable.
Yes.
That was
No.
sarcasm. But
Sarcasm.
it's a good
Wait.
idea.
Melvin, what's sarcasm?
It's a large gap between your meaning and your intent, and it's a sarcasm that you could fall into. It's a linguistic trap. Be a showard.
Xander, take an adversity token just for that joke. That made me so happy.
I will take it.
Well done. So we should go north, and Ripley, you're really gonna turn into one of these?
Yes. So what do I have to do to attempt to turn into game master?
Can we
Okay.
give
I was about to say, can I
tokens?
give her an adversity token to make that possible?
I'm going to go ahead and say yeah.
Okay, I'll give her mine because I think that's fun.
Oh, thank you.
So I want to narrate how I assist this transformation.
Oh no.
All right, Ripley. Okay, so work with me here. You wanna be the slug, right?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. I have an idea. I'm gonna grab this. Cece, hang on. Can I have the slug for a second?
Yeah. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Grabby hands. All right.
I'm not sort of like it's slimy. I'm guessing, right?
He smells weird.
Okay. So I'm gonna like.
It smells like wet dog.
Awesome. It's like my chili. So I'm going to very gently sort of wring the slug out lightly just to get like some slime off the outside. Hand the slug back to Cece. And I want to just like take the ball of slime, begin like just covering Ripley's face and hair just with all of the slime. Just so it's like it's part of her. Like she can use it to transform.
All right.
This is how this stuff works, guys.
Sam, I need a brain roll from you.
Happily, I'm brainy. I got.
And
brains.
Ripley, I need you to give me a grit roll.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, I got a 4 plus 8. Yeah. 1. 4.
All right.
Oh, but that's critting. If you got a 4 on the D4, right?
Yes.
Oh,
So
that
you
is
roll
it
again.
explodes. Yeah.
So roll again and add it together.
Okay. 3.
All right,
So you got
7.
a 7.
Very good.
Okay, I rolled a 6, but
But
I can use my tough improvement to add 3 to any negative result.
Ooh.
So if I came like really below the target number, I can add 3 to my result to get closer, so it's less of a fail.
okay. And real quick, what die were you rolling? I just want to know.
Well, that was D20 because I'm a D20 brains.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and say that yeah, this seems like a great idea, Dark Brood. This is a great idea. This is a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
Ripley, you realize very quickly as this slime is put on you, it's beginning to harden, but it doesn't affect you. It's basically like having someone dip you in lacquer.
Oh no! You guys
Use it.
It's gross. Dark Broods, take an adversity token. Ripley, Ripley, it is, I'm going to say it's gross, and it's like trying to break in a pair of really cheap jeans where it's like, this is never going to work. However, you're fine. You did well enough on your grit roll that you are like, this doesn't physically harm you in any way, shape, or form. It's
Can
just
she transform?
uncomfortable. And you can transform.
Yes. It's worth it.
I don't think I like being this one. I mean, I've been weirder things before because I went to Catus on a malt, but this feels really. Do I look convincing? I just have to make sure.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
The hardening means it's working.
I'm a snail.
You're a pug snail.
I love it. I'm a snail.
Snail.
In case this was not clear.
Yes.
Hello, fellow snail.
Melvin will walk over to it's still on your shoulder, right, Cece? The actual.
original snail.
I
Original
gave the original snail to Darkbrood.
The OS.
Right. And traumatized it. So I will now pick it up from its slimeless existence and sort of set it down next to Ripley. And I'll take like a position next to them, and I will just say, now communicate.
I crouch down next to him.
And we just watch.
I'm gonna crouch down behind them.
It stares up at you, Ripley, and it's terribly confused because where did this other wormling come from? But fine, whatever. And it begins to slug its way north. And I'm going to say when you, Ripley, when you transformed, can you understand the language?
I can't. The slug's language.
Any language. When you transform into that thing, do you understand their language?
No.
No.
I can't really understand language, but I can perceive their feelings really well.
Oh.
I like that.
I wanted to mention to you guys that I'm a pretty new. I'm only 16, so I'm a pretty new shapeshifter in my species. The older you get, the better you are at like holding it. So if I'm injured or if I get really scared and I break my concentration, I could lose my shift. Thank you, Dark Brood. You remember what I'm talking about? So
we do not want her to lose her shift.
No, we don't want that again.
My shift in front of danger. So
yeah,
that would be embarrassing.
It would be,
and we'd all get caught.
So we'll calmly proceed behind.
Yes, just
and we'll guard around. We're looking for stimuli, external stimuli that might.
All right, I'm keeping an eye out for stimuli.
All right, as you all make your way towards where the wormling told you the poachers might be, I need. What is your stealth roll? Okay, I need you three, Cece, Melvin, and Darkbrood, to give me a brains roll. Ripley, I need you to give me a charm roll.
Oh, good.
And I will be rolling for a poacher.
I am 17. Oh, geez, 17.
Oh, wonderful.
I got a 9.
9, 8, and 5.
5.
Oh no.
Go team.
Okay, so the three of you follow a little bit behind your new wormling friend and Ripley, who is now a sort of wormling, half wormling, a worm. And suddenly you see a poacher. It's this large, big tusked, purple skinned, 4-eyed creature covered in guns. It looks like a reject from the 90s.
Wait, are the guns like embedded into it, or is it just wearing a lot of guns?
His pecs are guns.
Oh!
Can I say that I jump on Darkbrood Shadow Sulk?
Like a fucking Scooby-Doo.
All right. Now, you guys are incredibly lucky. This guy is really kind of dumb. So you all passed the brains check, and he does not notice you.
Oh, mercy.
He looks at you, Ripley, and... Wait a second. How do we miss one? You get over here. And he starts walking towards you. He absolutely believes you're a wormling. What do
Melvin hits the deck.
I can sense that the other wormling is really starting to freak out. And
he is terrified.
The other wormling is familiar with this poacher species. So I think that he feels really nervous. So it may, so I turn to the to CC Darkbrood and Melvin, and I say, you guys, because I know that the dummy is not going to even see me say anything. So I turn to them and I say,
I'm actually going to make a roll for that real fast. He got a 1. Yeah, he doesn't notice you talking. It's a 1 on a D4. The guy's an idiot.
My job is to make sure that he just takes us with him. As long as these three are gonna follow along, my job is to make sure that he takes us back to wherever, because we have to figure out. We have to break the poaching ring. That's like our purpose. Like, yeah.
I'm also laying low.
Yeah, so Melvin like takes that information in and starts motioning for everybody to like hit the deck and go back.
Oh.
And then so we're hiding and just watching them leave.
All right. Ripley, since you are willingly going with this guy, he just hefts you on one shoulder. Well, actually, he hefts you on one gun. His arms are guns too. This guy is basically guns and pouches all the way down. He hefts you on one shoulder and he picks up the wormling that begins thrashing and wriggling. He doesn't like this. He has a very low brawn, so he can't get out. And you are led further north to an encampment where you see the wormlings have all been shoved in cages, and you see the adult wormling. You see the mother, and she is gigantic. She's about half a football field tall, and you see they've started replacing parts of her with strange metal objects. It looks like she has a laser eye now, which is kind of badass, but really horrible, because don't give wild animals laser eyes. You're asking for trouble.
Yeah.
Slugs with laser beams on their freaking heads.
Yes. Ripley, you are thrown into a cage along with the wormling, and it's shoved behind you as Blood Gunman returns to his poaching friend.
Is his name Blood Gunman?
Yes.
That's his first and last name.
Yes, Gunman.
It's Mr. Gunman to you.
Yeah, of the New England Gunmans.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Oh my. What should we?
So we see her being taken inside this like facility place.
It's not really a facility. It's more like a
Camp.
makeshift camp.
Okay,
They
great.
set it up. It has some tents. It's your very traditional rogues encampment in a D&D campaign.
Okay, guys, we got to do something to bust her out and break up this ring. What's the plan, team?
Well, we have Ripley on the inside of this encampment. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage.
That's a good point. Also, let's take stock of what we brought with us, because we never talked about this initially.
Yes. So inventory is kind of an interesting thing in this system. You have what you would have. So, for example, Darkroot, you have a utility belt. You actually purchase that. So you will have to spend an AT point to have it, but you'll always have what you'll need. Melvin, Cece, one of you might have a laser pistol, but you wouldn't have, tiny nuke.
Could I activate my AT point for communicators?
Absolutely. That makes perfect sense.
I think that's what I'll do. So Melvin stands back and actually behind his sort of gills back here, he activates a little chip that you can see. There's a light that sort of emanates out and then fades down. And now everybody's sort of activated on this secure comm channel that we can talk to each other on.
Perfect.
I also have Treasure Hunter. So is it possible for me to actually kind of like snoop around the area to see if I can find like maybe the keys to get things out, people out, or slugs out?
Sure. You can spend the AT point.
Okay.
To find them, but you might have to do something to get them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I also want to break off with Cece, and while she's snooping for like items of use, I want to try and see if there's any like technological security systems set up, or any like perimeter stuff, anything that I can either hack into or manipulate to help create diversions, distractions, etc.
Okay. So we'll go in order. Cece, you want to spend a point to activate your Treasure Hunter ability, correct?
Yes.
All right. You do see that they have put the ring of keys, and they are just keys. We're not going sci-fi space keys on this one.
Okay.
They've put that next to a sleeping guard who resembles Blood Gunman, except he's more cannons They might be brothers, you think.
Whoa, analog keys. That's badass.
Yeah, old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes, so
Vintage.
you do find the keys. Now, Darkroot, I need you to give me a brains roll.
You bet your ass I will. Oh no. I don't know what is with me. That's a 9. But again, if I come in under the threshold, I can use my tough improvement to get as far as -1 on it, so I don't fail too bad.
Okay. I'm going to say, since you were just trying to find the thing, not hack the thing, your roll is good enough.
Awesome.
So
Hey,
you
I
do
found it.
you do find their security system. It's pretty old, but it's functional. It will sound alarm, it will get some guns out, it might blow something up, but you are going to have to roll to hack it.
All right, I'll get to work on that then.
All right. Melvin and Ripley, what are you two doing?
Since the communicators are active, I'm going to try to mentally communicate with Ripley. Ripley, is this thing on?
Yes, I hear you. You guys, this is crazier than you can ever imagine.
What do your snail eyes see?
People are coming to this planet. Poachers are taking these slugs and they're actually bringing them back to their own planets and using them for fuel, 1, and 2, shoulder bags.
If you could get your hands on the recipe to turn them into fuel, that would be very useful in our current situation. So that sounds good.
Melvin, turn myself into fuel, Melvin. You guys better get me out of here, I swear to God, before they turn me into a new pair of shoes.
You're right. I'm so sorry.
Wait, are we all
yeah.
on this frequency?
Yes.
Okay, great.
What? Melvin, we're here to save these things, man.
Oh, right.
God.
Well, let us proceed then to
Well,
save
I mean,
them.
okay, like within reason. If a couple just wind up dead, then, or if
Couple wind up dead.
If-
Excuse me.
if by no fault of our own, just we do need fuel. So
Sam, I'm gonna come over there in a second and claw your eyes out.
okay, I'm going through a tunnel. Bye.
I didn't remind you guys we're on Venus and it's like a capital punishment to take something off this planet, even though I still want to take some. Wait, never mind. Don't listen.
That is a great reminder, Ripley. Thank you.
Maybe just the slime. I don't know. Okay.
No.
By the way, I also found the security system, so I can hack this bad boy and cause some mischief.
I
You
found-
buried the lead.
I found the keys. Do you want me to get them?
Is that possible?
I can try.
Please, that is your order as a captain. Here we go.
Oh,
Yes,
here
Captain.
come the orders. All right.
Oh, dark.
Oh no!
16.
Mid-dab, the fucking filter went away. This is so creepy.
I'm gonna attempt to go get the keys.
I'm here willingly. I'm here willingly.
When we've gained composure.
Yes. All right. First, Ripley, some of the poachers seem to notice you almost talking. I need you to give me a charm roll real fast.
Actually, this is good. 13. Can I use use my interspecies allure as well? If a member of interspecies find me attractive, get +2 to charm checks against them. So
Make him attracted to the slug.
I'm going to,
very
okay.
attractive
Here's how we're
slug.
playing this out.
Run.
Oi, mate. Yeah. That slug look good to you, mate? Go home. Go home, Ted. You've got a problem.
We've been at sea far too long.
You've been in this far too long. How long have we been on this rock? 4 days? 6 weeks? Go take a nap. Yeah, I'm going to take a nap. I'm having a weird one. Yeah.
That's how those mermaid rumors start, you know?
Yeah.
It's one sexy slug. That's all it takes.
So they do not notice you talking, Ripley.
Oh my god.
It was a little too close for comfort, though. Now, it sounds like you guys are hatching a plan.
Oh,
Meaning
we're plotting.
yes, you are plotting. Now, there are 2 types of roles in this game. Off the cuff, where you just have to do the stupid thing and negatives come to play and I get to be really mean, or planning, where you guys will do this in order and things go accordingly. So
I'm not making a planned roll. I am making a snap judgment roll.
Okay.
And I'm down to resolve this in whatever order you want.
All right. Now tell me, what are you planning? What are you not planning?
So my plan is to hack the systems to, if there are guns, turn them against the poachers. If there are security systems, randomly set them off in all of the other areas that we're not and disable them in the areas we are. And just basically cause mayhem in the camp.
Well, a keyword for brains is confusion. So give me a brains roll for this.
Okay.
Look over there.
That is a total of 32.
Oh, nice.
The D20 exploded, then I rolled a 12.
Whoops, Dark Brood is actually Loki.
So, Dark Brood, what song begins to play over the loudspeakers as you cause mass chaos and confusion and madness?
It just blares at like the highest impossible decibelage. I'm a Barbie girl. Just over the entire camp, just blaring it out.
So it begins subtly with "I'm a Barbie girl." Copyrights, can't sing it. And then suddenly the guns come on right as the deep voice guy goes, "Come on, Barbie, let's go party." And it keeps firing wildly. Mass I will say at 32, you are able to control the blast. They are not hitting any of the wormlings, and it is not hitting Ripley. And Cece, this gives you a perfect chance to run on in there. Give me a flight roll.
Flight? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That is a dirty 20. That is an 18 on the dice for my D20 and a +2. So dirty 20 on that.
Nice. The challenge. I was looking for a 15, so you absolutely get it. You run in, you snatch those keys. You were able to do whatever you were planning to do. Melvin, what are you doing?
Yes. So Melvin is watching this play out and calmly sort of walks over to the encampment. Is there, you said there was a perimeter, is there like a fence or?
Yeah, there's like a sort of makeshift fence.
He'll just sort of, whatever version of this is, like step over the fence very calmly.
Okay, yeah.
Just entering the camp.
The alarm
As
does
fucking
not,
pandemonium is unraveling around you.
And
the alarm does not go off, but there are 2 well-timed explosions to your left and right,
Yes.
and you're fine.
Yeah, and I don't look at them.
No.
Oh, he's so cool.
All right. Ripley, you can tell that you don't need to continue being a snail. Or
Perfect. So I jump out and I sort of just become back myself. And I'm like, where are you guys? Did you see the tall red Figorian near the front? Are you near him?
he is currently on fire.
Is currently on fire.
I'm
And
coming.
yes,
Using my echolocation to find you. And I speed over to where Cece is and Dark Brood and Mem and everyone's there. So now we're all together again.
inside the camp.
Yes. You are all together, and you are in a... And Cece, you have the keys. Dark Brood, you have made it so everyone is not on fire. No 2 poachers are not on fire. And you can free the wormlings.
Get to
I
it,
do
guys.
that.
I'll keep them busy.
Yeah, I feel like Ripley and Melvin sort of give each other a look because Ripley had just said, "What are we doing?" And I'll go free the slugs.
That
Viva
face!
las slugs!
Can I go to the big one? Can I help the big one? The mama?
Yes, you can. You can approach the big one, but it doesn't seem to be under lock. It seems to be under surgery.
Oh.
Oh no.
We have a problem, Melvin.
Oh.
I have a bad feeling about this.
And throughout the chaos, Cece, a well-dressed man approaches you. He is human and brooding and large.
Ooh.
And he'd look a lot like Dark Brood, except his skin is solid gold.
Ooh.
Oh, hello. How are you? Who are you? What's your name?
Into it.
I'm Dr. Mazuma.
Hello, Dr.
Why have
Mazuma.
you ruined my project?
I ruined your how did I ruin your project?
Just as you ask that, a poacher comes running by on fire.
I had no idea what you're talking about here.
And with that, we are going to call it a 10-minute break. So you guys at home can go grab a snack. Chill.
Cece's the absolute fucking cutest.
I love Cece. We'll be back in 10. Until then, don't go anywhere. And welcome back to Teens in Space. I'm your GM, Stephen Pope, gay icon apparently, and
so we are told.
Yes, so I am told.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and just reacquaint ourselves before we get back to the action. Vince Caso.
Hi, I'm Vince Caso. As you've heard, I'm playing Sam, though I prefer Dark Brood Shadow Sulk.
He's going through a phase. We're all concerned.
This is who I am, Dad.
No son of mine. I don't have a son.
Oh my.
Yes. Cynthia.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Marie, and I am playing CC201507, also known as CC. Yes, I'm a lioness.
Yes. And apparently kind of a rogue, which is neat. Alicia.
I'm Alicia Marie, and I'm not related to Cynthia Marie, but I just realized we have the same last name. They're gonna cool. And I'm playing Ripley Grix, and she is a 16-year-old Pugnarian. And her whole thing is she wants to prove that she can assume the last name that her parents have made so powerful in the galaxy.
And last, but certainly least, Michael Jackson's corpse.
I'm Xander Jeanneret, and I'm using a filter. I'm playing Melvin. I'm the captain of this ship that is my dad's. Because hello, fellow teens, I too am 16. I forgot my hat in the beginning, but I got it. So now the confusion is over. I'm an Abyssian, which is an aquatic race, and so I also have a fishbowl that keeps my hat on.
Yes.
Wet ass hat.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and say Abyssians, the only way to tell an adult one from a teenage one is the hat.
Right.
Yeah.
The main way, but yes.
Yes.
Did you want us to say our race? I don't think Vince and I did say ours.
If you want to.
I'm a
All right.
human.
You're a human?
Yeah, I said that at the beginning. I'm just a human.
I'm a Neozoa, and it's an animal-like type species, so I chose lion.
Nice. So, before we went on break, these four were on a quest to save the wormlings, these pug, snail sort of critters that are used for functional handbags and motor oil. They were being poached, and when they found the poachers, they also found that the mother wormling, it's a kaiju, has apparently been experimented on and had laser eyes and all sorts of stuff implanted into her. Dark Brood hacked the system and played Barbie Girl, and when it got to come on Barbie, let's go party, suddenly chaos broke out. Cece managed to free all the wormlings, and right? Okay. She was, right when she was about to go investigate the mother wormling, she was stopped by Dr. Mazuma.
Dun, dun, dun.
And to start us off, Cece, I need you to give me a grit roll as he tries to grab your arm.
Great.
Get gritty with it.
I got a 4 on my D4.
Give it
Nice.
another roll then. It
Do it.
explodes.
I got a 3, so 4, 6, 7.
Yes, sadly, he got an 11.
Ah,
So he grabs you and pulls you into an armbar. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Oh, hi. Okay, calm down. I am CC201507. What am I doing here? Well, so I wanted to see your experiment. I think it's
we're on a trip, and Malvin sort of casually strolls over because he's been walking through this chaos.
Can we
and
all
he's
see
just-
this also?
Yes.
Okay.
We are on a school trip to learn about the interesting science and the ecology of Venus. I am 16.
I can tell you're young by the hat.
Right.
Give me a charm roll.
Uh-oh. Okay. It's a D8. And I got a 7.
You got a 1.
Ooh, school project.
On a D20, the guy got a 1. Even my NPCs betray me.
Ah.
All right, replacing that D20.
Dice jail.
Yes. He lets you go, CC, as he glares at you, Melvin.
Mm.
So you're on a school trip and you stumbled upon my ring.
Yes, we come from New Atlantis. As you can see, I am fascinated by life outside of water.
And when he first grabbed Cece, I want to have Dark Brood grabbed a monkey wrench from the control panel and started charging behind him. And right as he let her go, he was like, "Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, no."
Okay, Dark Brood, give me a brains roll.
Happily, that's my stat.
All right, you need a 13 or better.
Oh no! Okay, let's see here. Oh shit! Okay, 20. Hang on, I'm gonna re-roll it.
oh.
Okay, 3. That was a 23.
Okay, you timed it perfectly to when he lets go of CC, you just drop it. Stop.
Yeah, I don't even care. It doesn't. Whatever.
You're doing modeling posing now, and he doesn't even notice.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm so into voguing right now.
Yes.
We all are, really.
Yeah, we're on a field trip. What Melvin said.
As the class representative, I feel the need to explain, but we are eternally fascinated by this experiment. What exactly are you doing?
Give me another charm roll real fast.
He's so
You're
good.
gonna-
Let someone else
convince him.
talk.
Melvin keeps talking.
We
if
see-
Ripley was talking, then
we saw what happens when I tried it.
4.
Who's charming? Ripley, this is your
Ripley.
job.
All right, Melvin, what did you get?
A 4.
That's none of your concern. He glowers and he claps his hands, and the 4 poachers who are not on fire kind of surround you. Well, not kind of. They surround you. No, I don't believe you'll be going anywhere.
Zoinks.
All right.
But I'm super sweet. I give the big puppy eyes, and hopefully that my goody two shoes gets us out of this.
I don't much care for cats. And he pushes you towards the rest of the group.
Oh no!
I would actually like to spend an adversity token right now to use my intuitive to understand what they are trying to do, what they are doing with the mama slug.
Go for it.
Spent.
Okay. They're making a super weapon.
Oh. Wait. You guys, I noticed something that was already pretty obvious in the narration.
Yeah, no, I wasn't subtle.
Oh.
What?
It's kind of like me coming out, whereas guys, I wasn't hiding it.
Okay, there probably was a better use for the adversity token than this, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
they're making the slug into a super weapon. We should stop them. That's already why we're here. I don't know why I'm still talking. All right, continue.
We're also surrounded.
Yes, it's true.
Yes,
What-
yes.
My wrench. hang on. Ugh.
You pick up the wrench again?
Just casually. Hey guys, your security systems seem like they're broken. I could fix that for you. You know, pretty handy with a wrench, which you use to hack into things.
He claps and the security system shuts down.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, you have a handle on it then. Great. Okay.
So, what do you do?
Do we leave the? Well, actually, can I have brought the little pet? What do you call it?
Wormling.
Slug or wormling.
Yeah. Could I have brought it with me?
Yes.
So one thing that I'm able to, even though I can sort of, even though I can't speak the language, I can sort of intuit the feelings of the creatures of the species that I turn into. And this one is sort of making me feel like one of the two guys that came over is scared of us or nervous that we're going to find something out. So I tell them, you guys, there's something else going on here that we're not picking up. And might I remind you that Bobo is still in orbit and running out of fuel. Just wanted to let you know.
Wait,
In
aren't we all
orbit?
standing next to each other?
Yeah.
You are.
We are.
Okay.
Shoot.
Over.
And Bobo's a plant right now. He's like hanging out. I parked him.
Though still consuming fuel to keep up the
Wait a
illusion.
minute.
It's true.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
can we
Bobo.
contact Bobo? Do you have enough fuel to get over here to where we are right now?
I certainly do, Darkbrood Shadowsoak.
Because we could really use a rescue right about now, old buddy.
All right. Darkbrood, give me a pilot roll.
Oh no.
This is your flight. And
Okay.
add a D4 for the thrusters.
Okay. So D10 plus D4 and some prayer. Okay.
We're halfway there.
Living on a prayer. That was a 12.
Okay. On a 12, you see the large disguised plant that is Bobo come flying over. The New Atlantean hovers above you.
You'll always remember this as the day you almost caught us.
Easy to remember.
Yes. We haven't worked on a group name yet. Sorry, this is awkward. We should go.
And okay, I need everyone to give me a flight roll.
Oh,
As you try to run away onto the ship.
Okay.
Oh boy.
My dice betrayed me.
My dice hate you.
I mean, I got a 6. I've got that +3 thing, but that's it.
Cool. I got a 32.
Oh, well. Oh.
Wait, so what happens?
Okay, so
It's gonna run out of fuel.
Just
no. You were all trying to run away, and I was rolling for the bad guys. Okay, so here's how damage works in this game.
Uh-oh.
You
Why do we need
lose-
this explanation?
Well, okay. So I'm going to be incredibly nice. I'm going to break the rules. I'm sorry, Renegade. I know you're sponsoring. I gotta have to break the rules because I can't TPK right now. Choose one of the upgrades you purchased at character creation and scratch it out.
Because technically, yeah, 32. You would have gotten at least like 20 points over all of us, right? Which
Yes!
it would instantly kill all of us.
It would. It's a
Let's
little
say-
fucked up.
Maybe the New Atlantean used some of its new technology shield power to protect us, but now it no longer has that.
I love that.
All right, so we will knock your shields on the. So I've been keeping track of your ship on this little piece of paper because my printer decided today was the day it was going to break.
How it is.
Yes. So your shields have been lowered to a D4 as Bobo announces, "Oh dear, you're all gonna get shot to death. Let me just lower this down. Okay, thank you very much. Oh dear, that hurts me significantly. Why was I programmed to feel pain?"
Oh, Bobo, no. Oh, no, they melted Melvin's face.
Oh,
Oh,
he
God.
wasn't using it. It's fine.
Yes. So
So how much pain does that save us?
so that's fair, but each of you will have to remove another upgrade of your own
Okay.
that you purchased.
Okay,
Improvement?
Yes, an improvement.
I'm getting rid of Goody Two Shoes.
Okay, that won't work until you if this was a campaign, you would have to repurchase that.
Got it.
As your faith and authority falls apart.
I got rid of my
It should have a
intuitive.
while ago.
Intuitive.
Yep, I
You're
killed
not
intuitive
anymore? All right.
My intuition is not what it used to be. I'm getting old, man.
I'm gonna get rid of the regeneration and saying that like he took a lot of damage and it's like the ability is not there anymore as he's recovering.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna keep Interspeech Silver, but I have to get rid of Saboteur. The spend 2 AT to decrease any pressure gauge by 1. I think we got it covered. I think both.
Yeah. Okay. Let it be known, this is me being incredibly nice.
I mean, we can end the stream right now if you want.
I mean, let's all go grab lunch, okay?
Yeah.
We'll all order Chipotle at our own places because we're still social distancing. You'll be fine. The rest of the stream is just Chipotle. All right. You all are battered and bruised, but you make it onto the New Atlantean safe.
Jeez.
Oh dear. I take it the mission didn't go as planned.
Rubbing it in.
No.
Not really. We didn't. Did we save anybody? Did we do anything we were supposed to do?
We didn't even get the fuel we needed.
You did free all the snails, though.
And it seems like there's a lot of snails that could help us with our fuel problem.
All right.
Go back down and capture them, though, and they are still firing at your ship.
Let's get out of here. CC,
right.
Punch it.
All right.
CC, give me a pilot roll with your thrusters again. So that is your pilot plus a D4.
All right, guys, we need to recover a bit. I'm gonna get some chili going.
And that's with the die.
This is not good.
Explode?
That was everything, guys.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a D4 for the shields.
No.
I got a 4 out of the 4.
So explain
roll.
it.
So I got a 1, so 5.
Okay, thankfully, ships have health in the form of heat. So it gains 2 heat as Bobo is trying his best to work with UCC to get you out of there.
Bubba, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm really trying to do this.
It's okay. We'll talk about this later. Oh dear.
I'm spilling my chili.
Dark Brood, you spill the chili everywhere.
Oh no, my famous chili.
Now the entire ship smells like chili.
It's still good. It's still good. 5-second rule. It's still good.
It was never good.
Wait a second. And Melvin goes over to Ripley, who got a little bit of the chili on her as well. And he's looking closely at this reaction between the slug slime that's still on your body and the chili.
Give me a brain roll.
This might be able to be used as something.
I love where this is going. It's fucking great.
Oh boy. Okay. That is a 11.
I am not doing anything with you people anymore. I'm just gonna look at me.
However, with an 11, yes, Melvin, you are correct. Chili plus the slime of a wormling. Somehow, you're not sure what Dark Brood is putting in there, but it makes a petroleum-based fuel source for you.
You're welcome, guys.
Whoa.
Everybody,
I had that in my stomach.
Start scooping. Bobo, replicate jars.
Whoa.
My secret ingredient is spaceship fuel.
Really?
That's why we've been out.
Yes, that's canon now. That's canon. You couldn't find something spicy enough, so you figured gasoline.
Ooh, that's a spicy chili.
Is that why my belly hurts so much?
Oh yes, this is highly toxic.
Scoop the chili, everyone. Scoop
I got
it.
handfuls.
I don't. Melvin, do you really want me to be scooping?
Well, with the jar. Oh, not you. You're driving. I forget. It's a manual.
I can let go.
It's a manual.
I can manually fly us for a moment, but I'm also in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Also, we're being chased.
What?
CC, you check the rear. You
Check the rear view mirror.
yes, yes. You check the rear camera, and you see that Dr. Mazuma has made his creature come alive. The Death Worm 4000 is barreling towards you. This massive worm pug snail kaiju.
Okay,
We have Evil Doctor on our tail.
that's a problem, guys.
Put our shields up, whatever it is.
Battle stations.
Wait a minute. You can tell me what you want to do about this, but I want to go into the galley, and I want to gather a bunch of bits and pieces from my workshop and all of the kosher salt that we have on board, and start to construct a rudimentary salt bomb to use against the slug.
I'm gonna need a
'Cause
brain
it's
roll
salt.
for this, but I will allow it.
Yes! I knew my high sodium cooking would come in handy.
So not
I've
only
shortened
are
all
you
of our lifespans,
poisoning
though.
your party, you're not only poisoning your party, you're also giving them horrible cholesterol.
I'm really bad for this ship.
More
Oh
ways than one.
no! Oh, this might take some time. Okay, hang on.
What'd you get?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. It was a 4 on my D20.
Oh,
Cool.
Wait a
cool,
minute.
You're out of salt.
Wait a minute. Do we have an adversity token from before when we got all shot up?
Actually, you would have gained 4 adversity tokens.
I'm gonna spend to re-roll my stat check.
You're allowed.
Yes. Oh, give it to me. Give me that sweet, sweet die roll. I got a 4 again. I'm spending another token.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay.
I feel
Okay.
like I should stop you, but I don't feel like that's right.
I got a 17 this time. I'm happy now. That's fine.
Okay, so here's how this
Crying,
played out,
just
Sam.
making my bomb.
Here's how this played out, Sam. You opened up your usual container of kosher salt. You have like its cute little ceramic thing, empty. You go to the storage where you keep your backup. It's empty. And finally, you check the grocery bags that none of you bothered to unpack because you're teenagers, and doing that kind of stuff doesn't occur to you until you're in
That's
your
right.
mid-20s.
Mhm.
Yes, it's in there. So yes, you have your kosher salt, and you are able to make a kosher salt bomb. Finally.
Mazel tov. Let's do this. Ugh.
I did not plan for kosher salt bombs.
Okay, well, we gotta. So, guys, bear with me here. I made a kosher salt bomb. I think we can take this thing out the old-fashioned way.
wait, question. Why would I bear with you? I'm a lion.
Oh, that was good.
Good pun.
Oh, I love you, Cece.
Yes. So,
Shut
Melvin.
up, whatever.
Yes. So,
Yes.
Melvin, you called battle stations earlier.
I
What?
did.
Yes. Where is everyone's stations? Now, CC, you're clearly the pilot, so you're up there. Who mans the guns? Who checks, like,
Y-
the
Yeah.
radiator? I guess I don't know. Ships.
I would probably be like maintenance and engineering.
Yeah, that
I-
sounds right.
And I think so. Ripley is on.
This stream has
security.
everything. We have giant snails. We have dogs. We have
Right.
salt. You have
So,
gaze? That's great.
Ripley would be on the laser cannons. Cece's piloting, and then Dark Brood has disappeared because he's normally in the engine room or something with experiments. Melvin, however, would normally take the captain's seat in the center of the bridge, but instead is taking these jars of chili down to try to inject them into the fuel to keep it going.
Back from whence it came.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So first up, Ripley.
Yes.
So you're manning your turret guns, which you guys upgraded. So I need you to roll me your fight with a d6.
A 3.
And that's with the d6?
I can make sure. Yeah.
Oh.
I can make sure it's a d6. Yeah.
Oh no. So and then also add your fight, whatever you use to roll for fight.
Yes.
Roll that as well and
fight
add that.
And the d6, yes.
Okay, so d8 for fight. So boom, 3 and 5.
5 plus the
So 8
3.
total.
8 total. Great. That is enough. You fire and you get a direct hit on the Deathworm 4000. It lets out a scream that shakes the foliage of Venus. And it begins chasing after you faster.
Oh no!
Can we tractor them in or something, you guys? Can we hail them? Can we ask them what they're doing? Can we hail them?
Yeah,
Well,
talk to the slug.
They're attacking us because we sort of did attack them.
Guys, I don't know how much more I keep doing this evasive movement, but you better
Okay,
Cece,
I want to deploy my bomb.
Cece, I need you to roll me evasive maneuvers. Give me a flight plus your thrusters, which are a d4.
Yes, sir. Okay, that's a 12, 13, 14 on the d20 plus a 1, so 15.
15. You are such a good pilot. You are diving and dipping and death dropping. You are making sure this thing is going well. For a brief second, your face went back to normal.
Yes,
Xander,
oh my
and I
God.
was so happy.
It looked like you pulled it off for a moment.
Yes, for a brief moment of happiness in my life.
Wait, I want to see everyone's reaction to this. I would love for Cece to do like a full like death, like everyone going like lurching forward.
Oh
Oh, we're going down! Oh wait, it's intentional. Never mind.
Well, there goes the last of the chili.
All right.
I scoop it up. If you're gonna spew into this.
God.
Okay, Melvin, I need you to give me a grit roll along with
That's my thing.
4.
A D4.
Yes, grit plus d4.
Okay, that's a 9 total,
Y'all.
and that's on a D20.
Oh,
And that's with the d4.
Yeah. I got
Oh. You, despite your best effort, CC, the ship takes another hit. You gain
God.
1 more heat.
My
You only have
soul.
5.
no.
Can I deploy the bomb?
Can you?
Yes. Yes.
Fire.
I'm gonna go to the rear of the ship where we have like the airlock and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the porthole that we keep in the back. We all know. Remember that, right?
Yeah. The spaceport hole.
Yeah,
That's
it
definitely-
latches open and closed. It's easy.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I just want to chuck the bomb. I'll set a little timer on it and chuck the salt bomb at the slug.
Okay, I need you to give me a fight roll plus a d12.
Okay. All right, my fight is not impressive, guys.
No, fight.
My fight is not impressive, guys.
Okay.
6 plus 12. Okay, let's see here. D12. Here we go. Light them up. Oh no!
That's been every die roll that you've said.
All but 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and burn an adversity token and reroll one of those real fast.
Probably
here.
a good call.
Great. I'm gonna reroll the d12. Okay. Oh God, that's so much worse. That's so much worse. on, guys, I'm doing this. I'm gonna burn my last token. I'm gonna re-roll it again. D12, come on, man. Oh, it's the same as the first roll.
I have to say, I'm loving watching the real-time disintegration of your self-confidence right now.
This is Vince battling himself.
Yes.
Dark Boot's having a rough day, everybody. I got a total of 10.
Yeah, that's about half of what you needed. Go ahead and give me a brain roll real fast.
Oh, crap, my brain. Oh, okay, D20. Come on, dude. Come on. Work with me here. That was a 9.
Good, perfect. You needed a 1 on this one because as you shoot out your well-made rocket, your kosher salt rocket, you realize one, wormlings are mostly Jewish for one thing, and two, they're completely immune to salt. So you watch with utter heartbreak as your salt bomb goes flying, pops, and lands somewhere.
Okay. This was
a waste of salt.
This was a teaching experience. This
It
was a
was a
teaching
learning
moment.
Yes.
We all learned something from this, I think.
Yes.
How closely behind is Dr. Evil and the
Dr. Evil and the Slug.
Dr. Mazma is gaining on you. I need you to make another flight roll with your thrusters. With your D4 still.
Can I add something to my maneuver? I know it's the same roll, but just for flair, I'd like to reverse thruster. So I actually end up like hitting the doctor and its kaiju.
Yeah.
I want okay. I want you to make this is a fight roll.
Yeah.
Fight plus your thrusters. So give me a fight roll plus a D4.
I wasn't ready for that. Hang on a second. There we go. That dice, not the other one. Got it. And the thrusters, right? Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So that was a 4 on the die plus 1 for fight. So that's 5 plus 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
You all need new dice.
I'm using D&D Beyond, the auto roller thing. It's a computer and it's failing me.
You definitely need new dice.
But mine are pretty fluorite. I mean,
we're children.
Yeah.
So, CC, I need you to give me a pilot roll as you gain 1 more heat and Bobo begins to short circuit. You have 1 heat left.
Right.
Could I do anything in engineering to assist with like keeping Bobo and the ship alive?
Give me a brains roll.
This
should be amusing.
I got a 17 for flight.
Okay, you begin to nosedive as Bobo begins to sing Daisy. Daisy, Daisy.
Oh no, we're going down. I don't know what to do.
But you pull yourself up and you are managing to balance it out, but the lights are flickering, sparks are flying. Ripley, give me another attack roll.
Are we, so we were sort of going backwards. Are we behind them now, or are we still?
Oh, no, you basically bumped into it, and now you are right on its dick.
Okay.
It doesn't have one, but still.
Right.
Big old slimy thing.
I should not have watched Heathers last night. It's ruined me.
It's such a good movie, though.
It's really one of my favorites. It's a secret shame. Okay. So, Ripley?
10.
10 plus a d6.
Oh, right.
Oh, 16 then.
Oh, damn. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Finally, someone rolled over a 10. Ripley, you take this opportunity to be right up on this thing, and you just...
I think I hit you guys. I'm not sure. Why didn't we think of cloaking this vehicle in the first place? What were we doing?
We do have cloaking.
We did have cloaking. You did. I'm drunk.
Oh yeah,
on
hang
fire.
on. I'm gonna go turn that on. Hang on.
Ripley, you do a good chunk of damage to the death worm.
Yes!
It's still right on you, but now it's mad, but it's definitely in pain. Dark Brood, you're trying to fix it.
I want to. So I rolled to try and like fix the make the ship not take damage.
Okay.
I didn't do great.
What'd you do?
So, bearing in mind, I have my +3 if I'm negative thing, so it's not as bad as it sounds. I rolled a 3. Let's all just move past it.
Okay.
However, from my present failure, I'd like to try and go flip the stealth on because I realized we left the toggle to the off position. It's right there.
Yeah,
Teenagers.
no. CC, give me a flight roll. You do not get to add the D4. You are crashing.
Oh no!
Escape pod, escape pod.
I got a
So-
19.
Cool. You managed to land the ship, but you are still being chased by a kaiju.
All right, guys, time for our final stand. Let's do this. Draw a sword.
Where did you even get that?
Oh, I found it.
Is it an ancient artifact?
Yeah. I totally didn't get this from Space eBay.
Darkroot is definitely that guy who goes to the mall and goes to that one store that sells like playing cards with razor edges and like
Yeah.
buys them.
I got some throwing stars too.
So as we're on the ground, Melvin will calmly walk over and open the back hatch again, as if like we did when we had come the first time.
Yes.
And he'll go to calmly walk to the outside of the ship, and even though it's cloaked, he'll sort of reach around and he finds this sort of button to push in, and there's an indentation and it pops out, and it's sort of the gas tank. And he's looking around for one of these worms and just sort of, let's see.
Give me a brain roll.
Yes, I will. Da-da. Okay, 8.
We're so bad at everything.
You do not find a worm.
I'll start looking. I'll just wander, try to find one.
I'm just standing in the back of the ship, down like the bottom of the gangway, with my fucking sword, just ready to go. This is all I have left.
Can I have gone with Melvin? Is that okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Okay.
Melvin, what are you looking for?
We need to find a source for fuel. We are planet bound until we are able to leave again.
You're pointing out the obvious, thank you. But what is it that you're looking for exactly?
I need one of these creatures. At least the slime from them will be able to power the vessel.
Ah, that's more tangible. Thank you. Since I am treasure hunter and I have adversity token, I'd like to.
Oh, you guys are drowning in adversity tokens at this point.
Oh yeah,
That's
how many
right.
would we have?
Great.
I'm gonna say you have a solid 10.
Great.
Great. So I'd like to spend one and see if I can go find one of these lovely little creatures.
You absolutely do. One literally just pops up like a Muppet.
Oh,
Hello.
I did not see you there.
That's because you have to open your eyes.
My eyes are open.
Oh, they are?
Oh, the filter.
I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this.
Okay, well,
My
here's.
therapist says I don't deserve this.
But if I'm gonna give you the slug, you have to promise me that you won't kill it.
Okay. And I'll take it and walk over, and I will
right,
ring it
Band-Aid,
out, I
relax.
guess.
Give me a brains roll real fast.
Okay.
You just need a 5. Okay, I'm letting you know. You just
9.
great. You don't kill the stupid thing, and you manage to
Good.
get some gas.
I also want to
Good.
try and start because I apparently do I see the slug coming at us?
Yes, it's coming as fast as it can.
Okay,
Which
you
isn't
know
that
what?
Fast, but still fast.
Sword was a bad choice. I'm gonna fix the ship. All right, so I'm
Good
gonna go.
call.
I'm gonna go back to the engineering room and start fixing the engine so we can take off again.
Give me a brain roll.
I got your brain roll right here. All right, let's see here.
At least you have a sword.
I'm going to burn an adversity token.
Jeez.
You just need a 10.
All for talent. I'm going
That
to
helps.
burn an adversity token.
You just need a 10.
I have rolled 2 4s so far. Hey,
No. You do not get to be proud of yourself.
there we go.
Stop that right now, mister.
The
First
bare
try.
minimum.
That was a 17.
Oh,
Ripley, as you are the only one still on the ship, you hear as it goes bum 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 bum. Welcome to the New Atlantean. Your host today will be me, Bobo. As the ship is back online.
Yeah, so you're welcome, everybody.
What planet are we on right now? Anybody?
I think
We're
this is
still on
the
Venus.
slug planet. Venus, yeah.
Yeah, you're still on Venus.
All right, well, I walk outside to where they are because I was like, we have to figure out where fuel would be. We don't even, we're broke. We're teenagers. We don't have anything to barter.
Well, you're broke, and you pissed off a mad scientist who's chasing you with a giant slug mecha kaiju thing.
You know what, guys? Hang on. I think I'm formulating a plan here. Now that the ship is fixed, what if we turn on the cloaking and we stage some sort of ambush for the slug creature?
It's coming like 90 miles an hour, right?
Yeah, just the switch is right there. I can just.
All right, I'm not gonna make you roll for this one just because you play to your background.
See, it's right there. It's right there.
Yes. It's where you mix your lo-fi beats too.
Yeah. As I'm squeezing this worm, and I see everything sort of happen, and
it smokes a cigarette. It had a great time.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Oh no!
I see Ripley come out and say the things, and Melvin just goes, "I have the fuel covered. Perhaps we should take a few pets with us for the future."
Ooh.
I have one of them already like crawling on my shoulder.
All right. I'm going to say between Ripley and Cece, you are able to gather about 4 of these endangered species that you're going to just steal as pets. Because sure, why not?
For the greater good.
That's what we say.
Instagram.
All right,
Spacegram.
Guys, how are we going to defeat the kaiju slug? Salt doesn't work, and that was my whole plan.
What about your chili?
Ooh.
Well, it seems that we've run out of chili, and he points to like the broken jars that didn't make it through a grit check.
Oh.
Well, I suppose if we could find a way to force feed the remaining chili to the slug.
I believe we might have another option. And Melvin, while we're outside, we'll look up. Xander, don't know. What is Venus's relation to the sun? Like, it's really intense, right? But what have they done to make it habitable?
It's been terraformed to all hell, and I'm not sure how close it is to the sun, honestly. I don't know
I think it's just past Earth, actually. Let me double check.
I thought Mars was just past us.
Hang on, let me pull up a
It
little.
doesn't really matter.
All I know is the best Sailor Scout is Neptune.
Yeah, so
Mercury.
Venus is one closer to the sun than we are.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So yeah, very intense sun.
That's what Melvin sees and says, Ripley, I believe you might be able to create some sort of magnifying device if we were to get to the other side of the enemy. Perhaps we could use the heat of the magnified sun to do the job.
Let me see what I can find inside.
We are in a time crunch, as they say.
Yes,
time is a
definitely
factor.
Are. Ripley, I will let you make a brains roll to see if you can find this thing.
I am, however, turning on the cloaking to buy us like a little bit of time. So the ship is, to the naked eye, invisible, but could still be detected on like heat scanners and stuff.
Ripley,
Yes.
I have a question for Ripley. Ripley, can you turn into inanimate objects?
Yeah, I think so.
Some, maybe some, not all. It depends, because I'm still kind of a newbie with the shape-shifting.
I think a giant magnifying glass is totally one of them.
I mean, I was saying maybe a mirror or something.
There you go.
Did you want me to do a check, right? With my D6?
Okay, all right. If you are going to, okay, here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
You threw a lot at me, okay?
Yeah,
It's
this is objectively insane.
All right, so Ripley, if you want to build and search for a magnifying device on the ship that will be brains.
Okay.
However, if you want to turn into a giant magnifying glass, because fuck my drag, why not? I will need you to spend an adversity token, which you are fine with. You have plenty. And also give me a charm roll.
That's actually a good one. Maybe, because I've used one of that one. Oh, I got. Oh, yay! 18. Yay!
Yes.
Now,
Oh, right.
by the rules,
yes,
it can only be an organic item.
Okay,
By the rules.
right.
It's time for a flesh magnifying glass.
Yeah.
I hate you so much. No, I will say, however, it amuses me. And we are, we got 40 minutes left of the episode. It's a one shot.
Right.
So as long as Vince promises to never say flesh toaster again, I will allow it.
All right, I'll find other fleshy appliances.
No.
All right. I guess I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna attempt. It has been said that it's very dangerous for Pugnarians to turn into inorganic material. That's why we don't do it, because we might not ever be able to turn back. And I don't want to live my life as a magnifying glass, CC.
It's very dangerous. It is Animorphs rules. All of it.
Animorphs rules.
I love it. 2 hours max.
2 hours max. You can't turn to another person.
You did do it. I have faith.
Okay, I'll try to turn into a flesh magnifying glass.
What does this look like when it happens?
Wait,
I mean, I thought you'd be prettier as a mirror, but I'm just saying.
we're going to get in position first, and then we can execute. So I believe we're doing a plan.
Yes, this is a planned roll, but Ripley succeeded on their roll, so she will be able to transform when the time comes.
So are we
into
like
a flesh magnifying glass? I'm going to throw up now. Thank you.
So Melvin, Captain, are we like
you.
setting up an apparatus to refract the light from the sun and focus it through the fleshy magnifying glass?
Well,
That makes
perhaps
noises.
we can modify our tractor beam to enhance the effectiveness of
yes.
the magnification.
You guys, I can't hold this very long. This is
Okay, let's do it. Quick, to
Punch
a
it.
montage.
Punch it, CC.
Okay, all right. So in order, CC, give me a flight check.
Yes. 18. Do I need thrusters?
Yeah, go ahead and add your thrusters just to see if you can get like even higher.
I got a 4 on the 4.
Give it another roll.
Yeah, so 18. Oh, I got a 4 again.
Does it explode
Keep
again?
rolling. Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Is somebody keeping track of this? Because I'm just getting too excited now.
I am keeping track. Yes.
I got a 1.
So you got a 27 in total.
Wow.
All right, CC. Tell us where you position this thing, because it is perfect. It's exactly where you need to be.
Okay, so we're coming back up into the atmosphere a little bit, so we haven't left Venus yet. Where do I need to? And the Kaishu's coming in this way, I'm assuming.
Yes, it actually stopped to try to look for you because you turned on the cloaking device and it couldn't find you.
Okay,
That's
cool,
right.
cool. Do we have like any? I'm gonna say weapon bay doors underneath, maybe. Like I know it's not loaded, but like, is there any weapon bay doors?
Yes.
Great, cool. I'm gonna do a crazy maneuver here. I hope y'all are ready for this.
Captain.
So what I need, Ripley, I need you to be, you know where the weapon bay doors like open up and you can actually like put stuff in there? I need you to just like hold on to there, okay? Just you ready? You ready? And I'm gonna flip the whole plane so that like when it opens up, like she's like fully exposed. So whatever light needs to happen, there you go.
Perfect.
My.
Bottoms up!
And then Melvin will turn to Darkbrood and say, the enhancement beam, please.
Yeah, all right, but it's because I want to, not because you're telling me to.
I understand. Do you
All right.
The giant lever for the enhancement beam.
Darkbrood, roll me your brains.
Pull that lever.
Wrong lever! Let's hope it's not that. Okay,
If you get a 1, it will be the wrong lever.
Kronk pulled the wrong lever. I'm gonna.
Oh, of course.
I'm gonna burn an adversity token.
Yes,
No.
clearly.
As I am wont to do.
Wrong lever, Kronk.
Why do we even
Oh,
have that
boy.
lever?
Oh, why even have that lever? Okay, 2 tokens later. that was a 16. I've pulled 3 levers so far. Look, one of these has to be it, okay?
So first one you pull was the happy birthday lever. So now there are balloons and streamers all throughout the cabin. It's horrible. Mariachi music is
You
playing.
guys remembered.
The second one you pulled was actually the stealth. You turned out the stealth. I'm just going to say you turned out the stealth.
Why did we put
But you
that on
turned
a
it back
switch and a lever?
But you turned it back on just in time.
Oh, there we go.
Finally, you get the Melvin. What was the beam called?
We'll call it a deflector beam.
You get the deflector beam going. Took you 3
Look, guys,
tries,
it's
but you
not my
managed it.
fault that Melvin didn't want to spring for the label maker.
It is my dad who is the cheap one. I am just a teen.
All right.
That's fair. We have no money.
Okay. Melvin,
Yes,
I need you to roll me either grit or fight.
I will do grit.
Okay.
So, and this is for the maneuver on the kaiju.
Okay. All right. Yes, it is for the maneuver on the kaiju, but I want you to roll your grit plus Cece's flight plus
Okay.
Ripley's charm plus Dark Brood's brain. Okay.
Is that 4 d20s?
4d20.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
This is breaking the rules, but you know what? At this
If
point,
one
I
of
feel
those
like they earned it.
D20s rolls horribly, you know whose it was.
Yeah, it was yours. It's a 1.
Ah!
But I also got a 19, an 18, and a 7.
19,
Interesting.
18, 1, 7. Okay.
So, color coded, Dark Brood got the 1, CC got an 18, Ripley got the what was it? What was the other one?
19, you said?
19.
Yes.
And then and then 7 is mine.
All right. Melvin, narrate for us. Paint me a word picture. How does this go down? How do you kill the Deathworm 4000?
Okay. So, CC punches it into this amazing maneuver, and the ship does a barrel roll and flings out Ripley on the backside, who is attached to by a cable, like the space cabling that
Velcro.
Melvin is sort of a rope, I guess.
It's a space rope.
It's a space rope that Melvin is sort of holding out the back. Meanwhile, we cut over to Dark Brood, who's like pulling levers and things are flickering on and off, and Happy Birthday goes off. But this like blue wide beam sort of shoots out from the back of the ship that enhances Ripley's magnification abilities. And there's a beam that sort of focuses down onto this kaiju, and it starts large, and you can see some sizzling as we're in the atmosphere, and it starts getting more and more pinpointed and like drilling into this thing. But we're encountering the mechanisms, the machines that were like implanted in it, so it's not all flesh.
All right.
It's sizzling.
Good. All right. So you managed to completely sever this large chunk of metal around this creature's head, and it slurps off. And suddenly the laser eye goes from red to blue.
Oh, we may have done some correctional surgery, Melvin says into the atmosphere as he's looking in Ripley.
Just wind whipping.
Yes. And you watch as the wormling, the mama wormling, just turns around and flops down and begins burrowing into the earth.
Into Venus.
Into Venus.
Into the Earth of Venus.
Yeah. Into the Earth of Venus. Earth means dirt, okay? It's not
Yeah,
my
right.
fault. We named
Soil.
our planet dirt.
Guys,
We defeated the kaiju mama slug. I never thought I would say that combination of words together. But we still haven't freed all of her other sluglings from captivity in the camp.
It seems as though we will have to take out someone else. Ripley, fire. And it's going to be on the ship with Dr. Mazuma.
Yes. You see the small ship Mazuma was flying behind the wormling as he is standing in the open looking like Dr. Robotnik on a bender.
I was thinking
Oh my
of.
God, that's great.
I also can
screaming
picture
at his creature very generic things that mad scientists say when a creature goes rogue.
and nobody can hear it. We're all, what? Sorry. But I feel like as Melvin is roping in Ripley back, she can immediately like sort of shapeshift as she's walking to the weapons. That's what I picture.
Oh yeah, Ripley shapeshifting back to your normal form is a free action, so you are just like.
I have a silly idea if you guys are down for this.
A silly idea?
Yeah,
I don't know. This game has been very serious.
It's a very somber game.
This is a really serious game for me. I don't really appreciate joking about it.
So we're coming back, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Evil is somewhere around here?
Mm-hmm.
Great, because I would love, if I can, is to actually get higher than him and just like basically turn off all the thrusters and just like land on him.
Yes.
So you want to not only murder this man, but you want to murder him via crushing.
Squish.
Absolutely.
Squish.
I mean, I'm looking at it as an opportunity. He was trying to kill us first, and
Yes.
so we have to exact what is it that you call it? Darkbridge Shadow Silk. Oh, right, revenge.
Revenge.
Okay, CC, give me a flight roll.
So that is a 20.
Woo!
Reroll.
That is a 19.
Oh my God!
Plus the two.
You don't get the D4 because you're turning off the
That's right.
thrusters.
Right, but I have a +2 to the flight, so that first one was a 22, and then the 19, 20, 20
So
is a 21.
41.
Uh-huh.
Cynthia, paint me a word picture of how you murder this man.
Oh my God.
I'm not even going to check his roll or anything. It doesn't matter, okay? He's not going to win.
Awesome. So I raise altitude, and I like look around, even though I know nobody's here, but I have my comm on, and I'm like, all right, everyone, buckle up. We're going zero gravity in 3, 2, and I let go of the thrusters and just boosh. Like, so everything just crashes down, and like I don't even see him underneath. I'm assuming we have little cameras, but it looks like a tiny little bug just like boop, and all you see is just like steam.
Oh God, I love it.
So after having a Tower of Terror moment in your ship as you go directly 90 degrees down on top of this ship, when the dust settles, all that's left are the pieces of his ship and his legs sticking out underneath the Atlantean.
Does he have red shoes?
I pull his
red
shoes
shoes.
off.
And you realize they're made of slugs.
Oh, even better.
Trendy.
Shoes are definitely made out of wormling, so they are very fashionable.
Are they my size?
They're not your size.
They're size 7. He had tiny feet.
I'll cut a couple toes off. It's fine. There we go. Ugh.
Wait. That we can use that for fuel later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
fashion.
The ship
So
that
as-
flies on shoes.
we have landed, right? And so we went outside and we're examining the shoes and landed. Do we see like the mama slug that's back, or the worm?
The mama wormling has burrowed beneath the
Oh, right.
soil. She is currently sleeping. You can tell because the ground kind of rises and lowers.
Oh, that's sweet.
And she seems okay.
But guys, we need to make sure the rest of her brood is okay too.
And then I believe we should search for Snood.
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
Well, give it a second. I'm sure I'm gonna make a roll pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you want to get back on the ship? How far are we from the camp?
The camp is probably on Venus. Is not that big. It's probably on the other side of the planet at this point. So
Venus is almost the exact same size as Earth.
I don't know these things. I'm gay.
Whoa! No, that's right. I also
I'm
do not
bad at
know
math,
these
and I
things.
didn't pay attention in school.
It's
Aw.
weird, guys, but apparently last time I checked, Venus has gotten a lot smaller. So I can actually see the camp from here.
So yes, you are able to pilot yourself back to the camp fairly easily. The men who were there have all fled, and they have abandoned the wormlings in the cages, which you have the key to.
Perfect.
Set them free.
Well,
Whoever
perhaps-
has the keys. I don't have the keys.
See if you
I
have
have
the
the
keys.
keys.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad someone remembered.
Okay,
Oh, Bobo's back.
Yeah.
Bobo. All right, so I unlock.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh my god, it's in my head.
I never left you.
Aww. So yeah, I unlock all of the cages and jump back inside to the ship. I let go of my like 3 little pals, the ones that we were trying to save, but I hold on to there was like the smallest little one, and I go, "Be free if you want."
They all wave as you guys fly off back towards the main camp on Venus, where the parking lot is. And there you find the ranger station. And waiting for you is Snood.
Ooh,
Sups, dude.
where's our money?
Wow. I was gonna go in a bit smoother, but yeah, no, that's great. Let's do it.
Oh! That's not Snood's voice.
Oh, I'm also Bobo.
Bobo is spreading like a virus.
Jesus Christ.
We'll all be Bobo one day. Just Bobo.
God. Bobo's the big bad of this campaign.
Yes. If this is a campaign, Bobo's the big bad.
Oh my
No. Oh, yes. Very good indeed. What the fuck was that? I saw
It's-
a giant, mother wormling, and it seemed to have been possessed by some sort of horrible mechanical machination, and I think you murdered someone, which I don't care about.
You need to watch your mouth.
Yeah, watch your fucking mouth.
I don't have a mouth, but thank you. I will make note of that.
I'll have you know, those poachers, they turned the mama slug into like some cyborg kaiju thing. We just saved them all.
And I believe your instructions were free the wormlings at all costs, no matter who has to pay the price. Please free them.
Exactly.
And heavy prices were paid.
And you also said you were okay with murder.
I absolutely am. I have no qualms about the way you handled this. I just felt the need to point it out. Either way. And with that, he heads back into the ranger station and comes out with a credit stick. Here you go. This is about 400 credits.
Oh, nice.
It's about enough for like McDonald's and gas.
Mm,
Well, this was Space Craigslist, so
Yeah.
And to be fair, we probably should be getting this back home. We could stop for Space McDonald's on the way, though.
actually, yeah, if we could hit a drive-through around like Saturn, that'd be great. There's not usually a bad line.
I call an asteroid flurry.
Do they only have one?
No, there's a chocolate one, but
Oh, we can all get them, right? Okay.
yeah.
It is my birthday.
That's right.
Oh, right. It is Darkroot's birthday, apparently. And you all forgot.
I rigged the ship to say happy birthday to me that I activated.
We didn't forget. He didn't tell us.
Oh.
They have
he's
to
one of
figure
those
it out.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
All right, so we've got 20 minutes left. You guys want to hit McDonald's?
As you take off, now well paid and able to, well, you also have a full tank of gas, so you don't even have to buy gas this time.
Full tank of slugs.
Yes. Bobo, you hear a doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, Melvin, your
Yes.
father's on the line.
Uh-oh. Patch him through on visual.
Yes.
I'm gonna hide.
Yeah.
All right, give me a flight check. Oh, damn.
For who?
I want Dark Brew to give me a flight check.
Oh.
Okay, hang on.
Oh,
he's
like
hiding.
flight or fight.
Yeah.
Wait. I can hide too. Hold on. I can do this. Wait. Pink blanket.
My computer died, but I think my flight was a D8.
I'll roll for you then. D8, right?
I rolled it. It was a 4.
Okay.
Which I
yeah.
can add 3 to if it's negative.
Yeah, add that 3.
So a total of 7.
Cool. Cece, are you hiding?
Like I tried to think about it, and I'm just like, oh, hello.
Ripley, how about you?
I'm hiding too.
Okay, I need you to give me a flight roll, Ripley.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay. What do I do next?
Well, what did your roll get? What did you get on the roll for flight?
Oh, for flight. Sorry. 20.
Nice.
Damn.
On a 20? So you roll again and add it together.
That's right. I forgot. I'm so new to all this. Let me see.
No.
20 again.
Keep going. You could have the highest roll.
What the fuck?
16.
So about
Okay,
40, 56?
so on a 56, yes.
Yeah.
Ripley, you realize turning yourself into that giant magnifying glass that not only does it not hurt, you're really good at transforming into inanimate objects.
You guys, this is so cool.
So you are able to hide as whatever the hell you want in plain sight.
What do you
hide
turn into?
as?
What do you hide as?
What am I going to hide as? Since I have this new power and I'm really excited about it, I want to use it. I turn myself into Dark Brood Sword.
Ooh.
Okay, so you turn yourself
I've always
into an
wanted
eBay
to.
sword.
eBay.
Cool, and I'm still sort of like, I think I make bad decisions because I'm a teenager, but I wanted that to be a sword.
And not one of you made a flesh sword joke. I'm disappointed in
No.
everyone.
Oh, missed opportunity.
No.
I just typed it, but
Yeah.
Flesh sword.
So, Ripley, you hide perfectly in plain sight as the comms come on and you see Melvin's father, who looks just like Melvin, except he doesn't have a hat.
The hat.
uh-oh.
Greetings, Father.
Melvin,
How may I be of service?
where is the New Atlantis? Or
Garage.
whatever the ship is called.
Yeah, New Atlantis.
Yes, the New Atlantis.
It's in the garage.
Okay, that's interesting, as I am standing in the garage, in the spot where I parked the prototype vehicle.
Not that one.
And I am calling the New Atlantis right now, and I am looking at my spawn, along with his humanoid friend, who is holding a sword, it looks like. I do not like that he has a sword. And his feline humanoid friend.
Yes, I do agree with you that he should not have a sword.
2 swords.
He
Sorry,
should
you
not
take
have
this.
any number of swords.
Samuel, does your mother know you have 2 swords?
Okay, come on, man. Just be cool. Well,
I
I'm
am
gonna
not-
put him back.
I am not your man. I am Mr. Fishface.
Sorry.
There's a long line of fish faces.
Yes.
Sorry, Mr. Fishface. I forgot your last name. Obviously, I know Melvin Fishface very well.
That's Captain Fishface to you.
Captain Fishface. But
Mm.
please don't tell my mom, man. I'm just trying to get out for a bit. She has me doing all kinds of crap around the house, and I wanna raid
Language,
Venus
young
once in a
man.
while.
You
What?
will
don't
be-
talk like that in this household.
I mean, I'm on a ship at the moment, but
That is true.
all right.
Now-
this really sounds like a father-son problem.
No.
I'm gonna let you guys handle this. I've got some chili to make. I'm just gonna turn around. There we go. That's better.
Melvin?
Yeah, yes, Father.
I also heard there was an incident on Venus.
I would think so. It is a large planet, though some may say it's small.
And suddenly you get picture in picture.
Mm.
That looks like the new Atlantan.
It does.
Flying away from a giant slug monster thing.
You know,
And
we
if I
had
look
nothing-
very closely, I can see your feline friend in the pilot seat.
I'll tell you, we had nothing to do with that, but I heard that the guy who did had a really bitchin' sword.
Dark Brood, roll me charm.
God damn it. I forget what that stat was. Hang on. That was a 7.
No, I actually think I like being a sword, but I've turned back into myself because I feel bad for Melvin because I actually don't want him to get his ass beat by his father.
But I'd like to point out that Ripley changes back into herself from my belt. So just poof.
And Dark Brood loses his pants.
Oh!
Your pants fall down. It's
Oh,
very
I've had this dream. Oh no, Melvin's face.
All it took was Dark Brood's pants going down. I've discovered some things.
Oh my God.
Guys, you're not supposed to wear underwear in space. It's not just me. No one does it.
Someone went to the George Lucas School of Space underpants.
Yes, sorry.
Cross.
Oh my
My pants are shredded, so I guess I'm just like this now. Oh, hang on.
Melvin,
Yeah,
come
this is
home
Ripley.
immediately. Yes,
Okay.
I'm aware of your friend Ripley. Hello, Ripley. Your mother has been asking about you.
Who has been asking about me? My dad?
Your mother.
My mother? But wait,
Yes.
but that she was like visiting Viscosian and she knows that I'm
She came back early and called me because apparently you're spending the night over at our home.
I'm spending the night.
Yeah.
That's what
yes.
she told me.
Yeah. Yeah. Ripley
are.
is.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Melvin,
You're all in
Yes.
trouble.
Melvin, come
Yes.
home immediately.
I will. Yes, sir. I am deeply shamed as a fish face, and I hope to redeem myself. But no, that today we squished someone. So
We will talk about your squish mitzvah. Your bar squish some other time.
Or squish.
Bar
there was kosher
Is
salt
that-
involved.
Excuse me, Mr. Fishface, but what's a barfishfa?
It's when a fish becomes a man-fish. But we will talk about that some other time.
Wait.
See,
I have to
Melvin,
go have a discussion with your mother, Melvin.
Are you saying that? Oh, well, he basically said I could take the hat off.
Well, yeah, congratulations on becoming a man, Melvin.
Thank you. I am no longer a spawn, but an adult spawn.
Melvin, your head looks
I
weird.
hate your faces. I despise your face, man.
It's a traditional ceremony. Do it with me.
I will do no such thing. I'm God and
Bobo.
I say no.
Bobo, activate.
I'm not doing that. I don't have a face. I'm a ship and you're a deep shit.
Well, Melvin, if you're getting rid of your hat, I'll get rid of mine too.
We're free.
I'm just butt naked, Donald ducking it from the waist down.
No, you were
Humans.
Donald ducking it when you had the hat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's freeing, really.
Yes, it truly is. And with that, you have a choice, Melvin.
Mm.
Do you go home and face your consequences like an adult?
Mm.
Or do you continue to fly because you have a full tank of gas, enough food to get you to at least, the good McDonald's they keep by Neptune?
Mm-hmm. We are definitely hitting the road. And we're going to go through that good McDonald's, but just get a black coffee because we've got food on the ship.
All right, Ferris Bueller, let's do this.
And an asteroid flurry.
See you
And,
later.
and that is where we are going to call
Punch it.
Teams in Space.
Wow. That was something, guys.
Oh, thank
that
God,
was
Xander's
super
back to
slick.
his human. Oh, thank God it's over. The nightmare is over.
It was me, you guys.
The whole
The whole
time.
time.
Old man, Jeanneret.
Not the first time I've been called that.
Oh God, that was certainly an adventure, wasn't it, kids?
Good Lord.
Yes.
Oh, that had everything. Jewish fish, slugs, pantslessness. We really,
That's
really
the back
covered
of
our
the
bases.
box.
Melvin learning something about himself, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yay!
Well, great game, everybody. Good job,
Good
everyone.
game.
That was awesome.
Nice. GG.
GG.
Oh. Want to let you know that right now, if you go to DriveThruRPG, you can get Teens in Space on sale right now. They are doing a quarantine, you're stuck at home time.
Might as well go to space.
Deal. Go to
It's so much
space.
fun.
Go to space with your friends. Be teenagers. Be weird.
It's a great game,
crimes.
y'all. Yes, go to that
There's
link.
a link underneath us in the doobly-doo.
Nice.
I always call it the doobly-doo. I don't care what platform I'm
Put
on.
up John Green. I love it.
Whatever. I was impressionable when it started.
I've seen like every video. It's okay.
Yes. You could also make sure to follow Renegade. They have some amazing games on the market and more to come. You got Overlight, you got Kids on Bikes, and soon you got Kids on Brooms.
Yes.
Kids on Brooms.
Kids
Yeah.
on Brooms. Yes. If you want to do a not Pig Pimples Harry Potter sort of deal game, so check that out. And now,
Yeah, and then so
where can we find everyone? Where can we find everyone? Melvin,
Thank you.
Xander, go ahead. Now that your face doesn't horrify me, I want to see you talk. Hello.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm Xander Jeanneret. You can find me on Twitter. That's mainly where I communicate at Xanderific with 2 R's and 1 F. You can find me streaming on Twitch every Monday and Tuesday at the same place, twitch.tv/Xanderific.
Right on. Well, I'm Cynthia Marie. You can find me on Twitter at CynDancer and on Instagram at Cynthia__Marie. I'm on a bunch of different shows, so I'm not going to take a bunch of time. Just go on one of those platforms and you'll see what I'm on next.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm Alicia Marie, and I'm Alicia Marie Body on Twitter and Instagram. And yep, you can follow those platforms and you'll see where I'm going to be next. Thanks.
And I am Vince Caso. You can find me on the tweets and Instagrams at Vince Caso, last name Caso. And I hope to see you there.
And I've been your GM who powered through this, Stephen Pope. You can find me online at Stephen J. Pope 22. I got a new show coming at the end of the month, a new Pantheon season 3. We'll be starting that, and check me out on Games We Never Play, the Game Exploratory podcast. Just got to plug that because obligatory.
Yes.
Yes, we will be doing a Vampire the Masquerade show very soon.
Nice.
But-
Yes. Vampire.
Blah.
I've
All
heard
right.
of it.
Thank you for tuning in. Black
Heard of
Lives
it.
Matter, and we will see you next time. Bye.